just happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas.
This is not a Christmas song. Guys, don't even think this is a Christmas song. Don't even do it. Don't even think it is. Hey, fakest, ghost, goat, drawn, cultures, Lily. How we doing? Nut butter? How we diddly doing, boys and girls? We already got the glasses on, and I realized that you can see like in my glasses, so you can probably see that zombie Ferdinand is my background. You did drawn, nice. This is not a Christmas song. You guys did voice reveals? Nice! That's awesome, Nut Butter and Drawn. I'm glad. Do you feel better about it? Do you feel good? How are you feeling? That takes a lot. As you know, well, on my channel, I didn't do voiceovers for a very long time. And now I just don't shut up. You feel much better. Good, I'm glad. And you know, even now, you don't have to jump in a chat and chat with people, right? But you have the option because it's not that thing looming over you, right? That's awesome. I'm proud of you guys. Also, guys, I did my nails. I got new chrome colors. These are the blue and the purple one. The blue and the purple one. There's the blue. If you can, you're just seeing my knuckles right now. There's the blue. And there's the purple. And then I got the whole box. There was a whole set of 5. I got the gold, the silver, and the pink as well. So they're like Easter colors. I was doing a stream. Let's go. Hey, Fahad. Good to see you. On your head or your hand. So yeah. No. Hi, Faded. The thing, so Nate has an untouched Mississippi. That's why we're doing Mississippi. That's why. And your head, how does that work? Let me get my game started. That might be nice. So we're gonna do like a podcast, not a podcast, but kind of a podcast. So as many of you know, Nate he fished in a tournament like last week. Hey Gunhub, I'm good, thanks, how are you? So Nate fished in a tournament, and he's kind of like given us little bits and pieces of what happened, but it's like a lot to type in chat. So I was like, hey, why don't you like come on and just talk to the people, you know? So we're gonna have like a chill, low-key chat while we're searching his Mississippi, because it's a new map. It's a fresh map. Fresh Mississippi. That's why we chose Mississippi. And then it was funny because then Clinton went live looking for teal on Mississippi. But we had planned on doing Mississippi before that. But Nate is currently on his way back from a meeting. So we're gonna do some DMZ, which I like to start my streams pew-pewing and then we chill out and play another game later. Guys, do me a huge favor and like the stream, please. We're on the road to 900 subs. We want to get the streams out there. You know the drill. You know the drill. But I'm getting like, hey, maybe we'll find Nate a trophy gator, you know? Oh, sorry it died, Fakest. Isn't that like how it goes in Red Dead. You just always lose your horse. Oh, also guys, if you see me like pulling on my ears, it's because I put all 3 of my earrings in, and so they're kind of itchy. And that might be a TMI, but they're kind of itchy, I won't lie. Because I've got 3 earrings in rather than just 1. So they're kind of itchy. So if you see me like pulling on my ear, it's not because I'm trying to listen, it's because they're itchy and I'm like trying to itch them. Face reveal? Yeah, I'll finally take the mask off. Thanks for liking, Lily. Yeah, we'll finally show my face. Take the mask off and show you that I'm actually a man. Alright, who's ready to watch me be awesome at DMZ? You're not gonna get banned, goat. Jeesh. Do you think I'm that ruthless? Do it, Gunhub. You finished it, Tony, let's go! Would you get them both pierced, Gunhub, or just one of them? I don't even remember. I was probably like 10 when I got my first ones. And then in 5th grade, I got my second ones with my best friend, my childhood best friend. And then the 3rd ones, I got, I think the summer before my junior year of high school, I bought them. All done at Claire's, which is like not good. If my future children want to get their ears pierced, we're going to a piercer. We're not going to Claire's. I still struggle with terrible scar tissue in my ears. And my earrings are not straight. They're not, they're not symmetrical. They're terrible. Oh my gosh. And then also I got like my 3rd earrings. I bought the smallest, cheapest earrings possible, and they got infected. It was awful. And like I've had to re-pierce that one like multiple times. It's gross. But yeah, no, we're going to a professional whenever I have children who want to get their ears pierced, okay? We're not going to Claire's. Traumatic. Literally traumatic. Traumatizing to the ear tissue. Anyway. That's cool, Gunhub. You should do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. And take care of them. Take care of them. TMI. Oh, I could do even more TMI, goat. Why do I still have contraband? I didn't get out last time. Wait. I did end on the... Wait, I did end up on an extract, didn't I? Hey, Mentalis. Yes. I saw that Clinton ended, so yeah. See, you don't have to worry about the scar tissue because you just stretch them, Tony, but yeah. Thanks, Lily. Lily gets it. Guys, I forgot that we ended on an exfil last night. Let's go. We got contraband. Yeah, baby. But anyway, yes. Hi, Mentalis. How are you? We're on earlier. We're waiting for Nate to join. He wants to... Well, I offered him my stream to tell about his tournament, his fishing tournament woes. So he doesn't have to type it out. And he's offering a fresh Mississippi map. I can't believe. How could I forget? Actually, the angler tournament. Yeah. That one. Also, am I a little closer tonight? My power strip was falling, so I moved my whole monitor setup forward, and my camera's on there. So if I look like I'm a little closer, that's why. Where'd that go? What? No. I'm cleaning my glasses. I'm cleaning them. I've been up. I played Sons of the Forest at 9 a.m. with Hollow on her stream, so my eyes are a little strained. So we're putting on the blue light filtering glasses. They just get smudgy from my eyebrows. That's all. No, we're committed. Yeah, Tony was great. You were entertaining.
So expect contact.
It was great. With the bobblehead, it was perfect. Loved it. This is a cool, different location. I should probably not be. Oh. Okay. Let's go to that one.
Moving here.
Hey, Cal. Welcome in. Did you mute? I'm assuming you muted. You have a Saint Bernard? That's cute. Hey, Eli. Well, welcome. Hey, Nun. How you guys doing? Guys, if you're just joining, make sure to like this stream. We're trying to get to that 900 and then 1,000 sub mark, you know? So, TTK can finally get his green name, you know? Not that it's mandatory, but that's TTK's words, not mine. I started laughing. I might have been quiet. I need to buy a new headset or figure out why. Yeah, it is quiet sometimes. Caitlin, you need to stop gabbing and pay attention to what you're doing. Come on now. I got a munitions box. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes. And fakest. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can your name be Bernadette? Yeah, you can. Your name can be whatever you want it to be. If you want us to call you Bernadette, sure. Bernadette Peters, a queen. Do you talk about me in lives like that? Like what? Oh, I have a pistol. Let's go. Okay. Cool. Oh! What is that? I don't want anything to do with that. No, no, no. Harriet, cute. I don't want any of that. What the actual heck is that? That is terrifying. But I kind of want to watch it. What is that? Okay. Okay, gosh.
Ultra One, completing
Hold your
contracts earns you
horses.
cash to use at buy stations for gear and upgrades.
cash. It's a bush.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Oh, I know. Holy guacamole, Batman. What was that? And why? What? I'm so good. What are you talking about? You don't even know. You know who you're talking to? I don't think you do. I guess we can do that. Sorry guys, I can't look at chat currently because I'm being surrounded. You know how it is. There was a dude there, like, the whole time. I knew that looked suspicious. Can I, like, just jump on that? Or no? Probably dangerous. Probably shouldn't do that, but I really want to do. Frustrated grunt. We lost them! Huh. Same, dude. Same. Hey. What are you? Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Did you know that? I don't think you did. Oh, Caitlin. Oh, Caitlin. Do that? Oh, bah. No es bueno. Let me in. Thank you. Just close that. Okay. Oh, so close. Alright, now I can check. Now I can catch up on chat. So close. Alright. What are we doing? Do you have get mentioned, or am I just alone in the dark sitting in the corner of your brain? Wow. That's kind of dark, Lily. I mentioned TTK because he's in here a lot, man. You should let me and John join a chat with the mods and everyone. You're a squeaker. Wow, Cal, that's rude. Activision prevented you from seeing the helicopter from... What? I need a... Oh gosh. Snort my G Fuel. I'm eating a cough drop. Oh, should the disclaimer be that I'm not good? You don't. Sorry, someone's messaging my store. Sorry guys, I've got to answer something real quick. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Nice, Lily. What flavor? Mine are the honey ones, and I wish they were cherry. Alright, Tony, sounds good. No. Alright, good luck, Gunhub. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Oh, let's bring in the pistol. I don't even know what what is... Oh, I've never played Fortnite in my life. So definitely not. I'm cracked at The Sims 4. Good luck, fakest. Thanks, Faded. So 2017. Meh. The Sims 4 came out in 2014. Thank you very much. Just saying. A little bit, yeah. I am a little bit jealous. Oh, Fortnite. Gotcha. You know what are good though? The Ricola, like herb one. The herb Ricola lozenges are nice. What's the worst year in your opinion? Other than 2020? I have no opinions on years. Hmm. 2020. My 2015 was kind of rough. I did turn 21 in 2015, but it was kind of rough. I won't lie. I like that math. That's good math there.
Welcome to
I hate this spawn. Hate it. I mean, we have 12 likes, so more than just you did, but I'm sure you were the first like, Lily. Appreciate it. I hate this spawn. Absolutely hate it. Am I the only one that thinks looks like a laughing emoji? Killer Kevin uses it as a laughing emoji, or in addition to a laughing emoji. I always think it looks like it's like sad cry. Why you cry? Or like dramatically crying, you know? Caitlin, why don't you just hit all the bushes and make all the sounds? Gosh. Oh, excuse me. That's a tank? What is that? Oh, there's people coming. Why is this spawn such trash? And why does it always put me here? Is it? Why? He's not gonna get mod. What do you mean? We're not modding anyone. Firstly, I don't need more mods. Is my stream freezing for anyone else? Nice, Fakest. How do you tame them? Is it like an arc? Anyway. Is stream freezing for anyone else? Cool. Tradition? What do you mean? Welcome back, Parker. I don't know what you mean, tradition. Thanks, Parker. I don't think you are. Oh no. Interesting. So it's exactly like Ark. Awesome.
Ultra One, you can locate cash reward contracts
Hey,
on the attack
Dexton.
map.
It's me dog. It's me dog. All right, we got 3 people over. Oh my gosh, that one's doing some sort of jig. We're just gonna toss the little. We're gonna just toss the little. Did you see it? Did you see what I just did? Did you see that I'm like cracked at this game? I'm saying that ironically because I'm definitely not. I like to pretend I am though. It's more fun that way. Let me reload. Chug a Bush Light? I do have Bush Light apple. But no thanks. The tipsy stream was last night where I was drinking spiced rum and rye. Also, oh Caitlin, stop it. Oh good, I can lie down while I'm doing that. Nice. I thought I might get stuck in an animation. How's this tiny rock doing anything for me? Give me your stuff, please, and thanks. There we go. Give me your things and stuffs. Thank you. Okay. I really like the shotties in this game. Yes? What's that? I'll take it. This'll do. This'll do. I want that one. Whoa! Why did I just change that? Oh, because I'm out. Nice. Cool. Can I just drop this? Oh. Oh, you're a little nasty. Alright.
Enemy operators secured a weapons case. Tracking their location on your attack map.
Okay. Nice. Run, 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 reindeer. Thank you. What are you doing? Might I ask? Being not smart. Ooh, that's nice. I gotta run. Let's get the heck out.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
You think? So I'm not watching chat right now? Well, I'm a little busy.
One, enemy
Oh gosh. Anyway. Great.
Need pistol rounds.
No duh. Thank you. Okay. Let's catch up on
Be
chat.
advised, enemy operators secured a weapons case. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
Bernadette. Nice. What? None? What the heck's going on? Okay. Guys, I don't have ammo. This is not good. I'm gonna get some ammo. Thank you. Thanks.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Hi, John. Welcome back. You're a little confused with what's happening with
Enemy
that
operators
stuff?
secured a weapons case.
Welcome to
Tracking
my
their
world.
location on your TAC map.
Are you all alone? No. Okay. Nice. Night, Parker. Nice, John. Are you winning? My hands are so sweaty. Mom's spaghetti, you know?
Moving here.
Okay. This is not smart. We gotta do it. Nice, Parker. Hey, dude. How are you? Sweet. Nice. Oh, I heard that. Oh, I heard that being coming. Nice. I'm just gonna run. Oh, nice. He's been coaching you? Nice.
Car mark.
No.
Move it.
You don't want that one. Thank you. Ow, ow, ow! That was not very nice of you, you little nasty. Why would you do that to me? Let me in here, please. It's a flare. What are you?
One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
No.
The weapons case. Locations are marked on your tech stack.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Pain? Oh yeah, I did that to myself. That was me. Hey Nate. Did that to me. Alright, no worries. Drive carefully. Hey Weezin. 34 kills. This is this is DMZ, which is against AI and people. That's the most kills I've gotten. I'm just like, need to take that in. Ooh. Anyway, hi Jan. Sorry, I wasn't looking because, I was in the zone. Let me catch up on chat here. Oh my gosh. That was funny. Yeah. Thanks, Duxton, for answering that. Wow, it's a pretty good run. That was my best run ever, actually. Oh, sorry, I was ignoring chat. Obviously, I was like in my own little zone. I might go get more coffee. I am flustered. I got cornered. I was like a cat cornered, man. My hands were freaking sweaty, man. gosh. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be back. Night Duxton, if you're still here. I have a cup of coffee brewing, but we're gonna go into another match. Wow. Hey, Columbia. All right. Let's try it again. Why? I didn't buy that. Why does it happen now? That's so weird. I mean, I'll take it. Heck yeah. Just random. Jeesh. You're now drawn goat. Nice. My chat is a barnyard. Love it. We have a petting zoo. No. Maybe we can actually exfil. What? But Clinton does that, Columbia, firstly. Secondly, I don't play Fall Guys. Not my thing. Yeah, Clinton plays Fall Guys with viewers. That's his thing. Not my thing. Not Crow's thing. Yeah, I'm not really interested in Fall Guys. I would just rage the whole time.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
What do we get? Nice. Very nice. I hate this spawn.
Got a truck here.
Not a truck. Why? Why are you so bad? This one.
Moving here.
Not that one. You dork. Nah. Not interested. What? How, goat? How? You're graphic oriented? Yeah, I would just rage quit, I think. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay, it's fine. They're like little Tic Tacs. My palms are sweaty enough playing this game. I'm not very good at jumping in games, so that would just be awful. Funk. You're an enemy. Do you see those headshots though? Are we seeing those headshots? We're just gonna take all the stims. Please and thanks. Why? Oh, I'll kill someone. I'm sure. That's why we have stims.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert. Ultra One, use your tac map to locate contracts awarding cash.
Nice. Are we digging these headshots or not? Loot. Nice. Bonk. Oh, you are bad. Hey, dude. Hey, man. Nope, I'm not touching that. Is that a person? No. Looks like a person. That's not a person. Nice. Oops. Stop it. Nice. I'm just not even gonna touch that. Hi, Derek. Inappropriate? I mean, I'm shooting people, so probably. Hi, David. Welcome. 23 hacks. Hackings. Rohan oil. Is that like... Oh, that's not smart. No, no, no. What? You're not Rico. Well, you are Rico. Hi, Rico. How are you? Bird in toilet bowl. What was your really long name? Good to see you, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, was it Daryl last night, Derek, or... Because the profile looks familiar to me. Hey, Ian. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he's still here. Well, you said you wanted to be sneaky. Hello? Oh, wait. Yes? Thank you. Good job.
Move it!
focusing. Nice, Jen. Welcome back, Fahad. Oh boy. We're gonna wait. Oh, Hangout with Hollow was great. She streamed us playing Sons of the Forest, so it was really fun. Thanks for asking, Ian. Alright, Jen, sounds good. Welcome back, John. Nice. Holy big explosion. That's not cool. Alright. Oh my gosh! From every which direction? Nice. Agent.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your
Oh, you
eyes
think?
open.
Nah. Where are you coming from? Ow! Oh, I see. There's a sniper on the roof, or on that thing up there. Pretty sure. Pretty sure there's a snipey. Ow. Frank can hurt. I'm gonna run. Oops. Alright. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, no, be smart, man. I should also put a plate on, actually. That would be smart. There's gonna be someone that comes up behind me 500%. I'm also running out of ammo for this one, so that's nice too. But I do have a pistol in my back pocket, so that's nice. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Die. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can go get my coffee. Welcome back. Alright, safe walk, Tony. Wow. Be safe, Aiden. Holy cow. How have I killed 21 again? This game confusions you? Why? ¿Por qué? Alright, I'm gonna go get my coffee and I'm probably gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna use the restroom in Let's go! 500 AI killed. How many hours do I have in this game? A minute. 23. Nice. Let's go! I got another token! Are you gonna color the egg-sized hail? Alright. I'm gonna use the restroom. And I'm gonna get my coffee. And probably play another round of this while we wait for Mr. Nathan to join us. And break. Does it though? Does it? I don't think it does. Hey Finn. Hey Kobe. What's up? What up, y'all? Oh gosh. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. Tony? Oh, you're probably walking. But for whatever reason, I can now, I can toggle random weapons on it. I didn't pay for it this time. I'm very confused. Very confused. I don't understand. Hi, Tony. I can toggle free weapons, and I didn't pay for it. The one time I did pay for it, I used the token, but I didn't. I don't know if they're like after 12, you know, after dying a few times, they're just like, oh, you need some help. I don't know. Anyway, I don't understand. Did I unlock anything cool? No. You said it was 6.53 gigabytes, but it was megabytes? That's kind of a letdown, isn't it? I still haven't used the Battle Rage. Yeah, so the one time I paid for it, right? Like, with my token, you can pay for it, and it's like gives you 15 minutes and you can have that option, but I didn't pay for anything this time. I, literally it just started to be available to me, and like I said, maybe it's because the game's feeling bad for me, or I don't know. No idea. Did anyone hear what I said about my grandpa? No, I didn't. Oh gosh. I see that you're being... Wow. Yeah. Definitely a forehead cam. Wanted to show off my birthmark. Will we get an extract? Probably not. No. Sure we will. Of course we will. Of course we will. I wish they would, like, stop putting us here. A broth mark? Man, those broth marks.
Welcome to Al
Stop
Mazrah.
placing me here.
Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access
Night,
to
Finn.
new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Actually, I haven't been here before. Okay, cool. Oh, good. There's an exfil right there, guys. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this. I think we can do it. Nice. Okay. That's nice. What? Oh, they stack. Did you see that? They actually stack. That's very nice. Very nice. Delicious locker milk. Love that for us. That's just rude. Yeah, let's put a plate on. Come on. You can't bring a freaking RPG to a shotgun fight. That's so rude. Oh gosh, let's just get out of here. Did you see that? They brought a freaking RPG to my shotgun fight. They cheated. Absolutely cheated. How dare they do that? Come in. You also have a freaking RPG? That's just rude. Absolutely rude. The most rude you could be. I'm over it. I'm done. Absolutely rude. Who is outfitting these AI? I want to talk to them. I want to talk to them. Just absolute rude. Absolutely rude. Just rude. The rudest of the rudes. Who's outfitting them? I want to know. Let me talk to them. Just want to talk. Rude. Alright. Sounds good, Nate. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Mine didn't take too long yesterday. I'm just getting angry, so... You don't have to apologize. Are you kidding? You know you don't have to apologize for that. You just want to talk, Ian, right? It's all good, Nate. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have a good time. I got my most kills. What was it, like 34 or something? It was awesome. I swear if it puts me... No, they're all AI. I don't know. Unless I'm reading the lineup wrong, but no. Definitely all AI. They always corner me. I haven't X-filled either tonight because I keep getting cornered, but that one game, like my first game, I was cracked. Super cracked. If I do say so myself. Stop putting me here!
Looting and securing intel will open access to
Okay,
missions and
that's
targets.
fine.
Expect resistance from local forces and watch
But
for
I do
other
get,
operators in
for
the
some
AO.
odd reason, I keep getting the option to like toggle random weapon in, so I can bring in a random weapon, which is nice. Oh good, guys, let's see if we can, let's see if we can get here. Let's see if we can do it. We couldn't last time, but this time we don't have a shotgun. I'm bringing something a little farther range. Bringing RPGs to shotgun fight. How dare they? How dare they? It wasn't me bringing a shotgun to an RPG fight. I would never do that. I would never do that. Ooh, nice. I would never do that. Never. Never, 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 never. I'm just gonna frag him. Frag him. Oh no, what is this thing? It's a frag. It's a Franken frag. Franken Frankie. Oh no, I killed 2 people. It's so sad. Oh no, did I do that? I did do that. And I'll do it again too. You can't do that! I mean, they can. They just did. Stop. It's just not nice. It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. What are you? You idiot? Idiot. Absolute. Absolutely. I will murder you in your freaking RPG face. Get out of here. I don't want to see you. We will get this mother trucker down. I guarantee it. Mother trucker. You can't do that, Ian. You can't. I'm sorry. Idiot. Caitlin, you don't need that. It's not practical. Sometimes you just gotta, like, it's not practical, Caitlin. You know this.
Ultra One, contracts awarding cash are marked on your TAC map.
It's not practical. It's okay. It's okay.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Nate. Why do you gotta do that, man?
Moving here.
Why you gotta do that? Because you can. Can I leap? Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, gosh. And that's how she gets murdered. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, I got frags in my pocket. Frags in my pocket, yeah. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you, don't you? You're so vain. Nate, it's because no one else is talking, okay? So Nightbot, fill in the silence. Gosh, makes me feel bad. Okay? I will murder you all, you sickos. Oh, there's so many of them. We can do this. Nice. You can do it. There's so many of them. Hey, Wyatt. The lurkers don't need to talk. That's the beauty of lurking. Don't make them come out if they don't want to. Is this smart? Probably not.
Enemy UAV is in the airspace.
You're a UAV in the airspace. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Yes. Alright, Tony. Safe shopping. That's a person. Actually, I don't know if those are people. They might be. Yeah, they're definitely people. Oh. Yeah, that was a person. Dang. That's just rude. That's just rude. No worries, why? Over it. I'm over it. We're moving on. Moving on from this game. Hey, TTK. Oh, TTK just in time. After Nate's NVIDIA driver gets updated, he's gonna hop on and he's gonna tell us his tournament woes. So he doesn't have to type it out in chat for y'all. Story time! Podcast! Yeah, podcast time! It's gonna be great. I don't know if I'm gonna be the hostess with the mostest, but I'll try. Alright, let's change up. Should I go to my face? Do you want to see my face? Do you want to see my face? I think my camera is closer because I moved my... It should be closer because I moved my monitor. Anyway. Let's change all the things. Stealing Nate's Mississippi trophies. The Hunter Call of the Wild. I think we'll go to Court Jester. Outhouse? No, I think Court Jester. Hi, Ryder. Guys, you have to see my Mississippi thumbnail. It's pretty sick. Sick, bruh. It's pretty sick, bruh. Alright. Giga chat face. Giga chat! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, hi!
Hello.
How are you?
Good. My PC is like, update. Hasn't seen me in so long.
Nice. And you just ignored them yesterday because you slept?
Pretty much.
Good job.
Yeah. What chat doesn't know is I said I was gonna take a nap so I can make your stream yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But nap turned into over 12 hours of sleep.
But you needed. You needed
Very
it.
much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
You needed it. That's why I wasn't like, obviously I wasn't gonna bug you and be like, hey, I'm streaming. Just
It wouldn't
wake
have
up."
woken me up either.
No, yeah, like, what would it have done? You'd just been like, oh, she's blowing up Discord for no reason. Okay. Alright.
Oh boy. Let me just load up my Call of the Wild. Hopefully that... Actually, let's see how many crashes it takes before it opens up.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the chat, they're saying hi to you. Guys,
Hello, chat.
this is Nate, if you don't know him. He was gone
Yeah.
for 500 years. He finally returned to us.
Dude, I was gone before I was born. I'm a time traveler.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Doctor Who fan, so it makes sense to me.
Is it bad? I've never watched. I've watched some Doctor Who. I just can't. It's not my thing.
I can make it your thing.
I mean, what's that supposed to mean?
We could watch it in Discord. I've done that because I have it on DVD, so I can just stream it in Discord.
Oh, I forgot. You're one of those. You like having all the hard copies of stuff.
I don't trust Netflix. Netflix got rid of Buffy and Doctor Who on me, so I just buy it, the series that I like. I just buy on.
You also don't trust Spotify.
Yeah. I like to own all my music. Come on now. I'm
Alright,
not a hipster, but like there's some things that I need hard copies, okay? I need tangible copies.
We're up to one crash.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so for those most of them don't know, Your Call of the Wild is through the Windows, like Microsoft, right?
It's through Game Pass, like the Xbox Windows PC app.
Yeah, so it's a little less reliable than Steam on launching Call of the Wild. Not that Steam's any more reliable, but we know how optimized Call of the Wild is, or isn't.
I have my gripes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, multiplayer.
Oh, did you watch the 2 unlisted shorts I sent you in...
No, not yet.
Okay. I think
Not yet.
I think you're gonna love them.
What map did we say? Mississippi, right?
Yeah. That's the I gotta move my face. That's the one that you said was your new map. I'm hoping we'll get you a Diamond Gator.
Diamond Gator.
Do you have a Diamond Gator?
I don't have a gate. Have I killed a gator? I think I may have killed a couple of gators. I do not have a diamond gator.
Okay. Jebba didn't get you. He didn't get you like a trophy gator whenever.
No.
Also, guys, does he sound okay? Do I sound okay? I'm sure I sound fine. Does Nate sound okay? Do tell. Let me know.
I just sent you an invite.
Oh, I'm actually online. That's right.
Yeah.
For
You're
once.
not gone
Nice.
hidden.
Jebba got Tony a Diamond Gator, but I'm pretty sure Nate, Jebba, and I were on Mississippi looking for rares.
I remember seeing a piebald, but then it disappeared, and
Yeah.
I didn't know. Nah, I just gotta figure out what guns I want to run.
Oh hey, we're at the same place. That's nice.
Oh, hello.
Guys,
I think
go look at my thumbnail that I made for this portion. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. I'll bring it up. Never mind. I'll just bring it up. It's really cute. I love what I did with it. I'm just gonna toot my own horn. I think I deserve
really
that.
cute.
I think I deserve that.
What type of guns do I need for this? Because gators do they take 300?
No, Gators are class below the 300, so don't.
308.
Yeah. Or the drilling rifle's a good choice for them too.
We're just gonna run the 308, I think.
All right.
Let's see.
And then what's Gator time?
Oh yeah, I need a 243 though.
Yeah. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's so cute. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I love how I just tucked
But
in.
you just look at this.
Just look at it. I love how I tucked in the little albino rabbit. I got so excited when I realized I could put my albino eastern cottontail on this thumbnail because they're on this map. I was so excited. Hey, Kaylee. Just so excited. Look at that. Just look at it.
You just look at this.
Look. And
You know what I'm referring to, right?
no.
You haven't seen that video?
No.
It's like a YouTube clip of this guy that's like, would you just look at that? Would you just look at this?
Actually, I feel like I do. I feel like I've seen it.
I'll have to find it and show it to you.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Definitely.
Shame.
I mean, I'm old, so.
You are not. Stop that. Quit that. Quit that.
I'm old, so.
You are not old. You're like barely older than me. I don't even want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't even want to hear it.
I'm 167, so.
Yeah, what is gator time? Are we gonna go gators, or are we just gonna kind of run around for a little bit?
You can just run around. I mean,
Alright.
you're gonna be talking, so.
That's true. You can run around and shoot all my trophies.
Yes. I'll let you know if I find, like, albino cool things that I don't need.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the fight. Just kidding.
You can be my bro, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not bro, bruh. I'm more considerate than that. I'm considerate.
Well, do I start the story time?
Yeah,
Is chat ready for this?
TGK, are you still here, man? He says he's lurking. I don't. Oh, you might want to get a cacciatore, or you might want to bring your cacciatore just for the quail.
I got it.
All right.
Don't you worry.
I hope you get an albino quail. My goodness.
Super diamond.
I can't even sit up with a straight face. Yeah, super rare. Diamond
Okay.
albino. Oh.
TTK is here.
Okay. Yeah. This is the story
Alright.
of how Nate had a whirlwind 2 weeks of his life.
It was hell.
Hell.
It was hell.
Also, I have a quick. So, when did you qualify? This is national championship for
So-
college bass fishing, right?
Yeah, so this is for the Major League Fishing, as short for it's MLF. It's the it's usually MLF or Bassmaster
Dustin.
Series, and I fished both. So
Okay.
that tournament I fished in Sam Rayburn last spring, where I took fifth
Fifth?
out of what 100 or how many boats it was.
Yeah.
That qualified me for this
Okay.
championship.
And your buddy Nate graduated last year, but got to come
Yeah.
back, which is sick. I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
because he qualified for that tournament, then it
Yeah,
it
that's
was just one of
awesome.
those things. Yeah. So the funny thing is, this story starts during Caitlin's stream.
Yeah.
You remember that?
We were
Caitlin
playing
and I were
DMZing, yeah.
we were playing DMZ.
But
And-
you'd been sick. You'd been sick the weekend
Oh yeah,
before.
I forgot.
Like,
So yeah, let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit.
You went
further.
home. Yeah, you
I
went
went home the weekend before.
Mm-hmm.
I got it was a simple sickness, but it was a fever and a sore throat.
And
So
fever's
literally,
pretty serious, though.
yeah,
That's not typical of a
it's not
sickness.
typical, but it's not like cancer.
No.
I didn't.
Or
I
COVID.
didn't.
You didn't. It wasn't COVID.
Well,
it
I don't know.
been.
It's like cough now, but who knows? It is what it is.
Uh huh.
And I had been pretty sick, and I think the day I still wasn't 100%. I think my fever broke the day before I was on stream with Caitlin.
Yeah.
So it was like fairly fresh. I was just getting better.
And you were
And-
doing unconventional popsicles and honey.
That was the day of the stream. I had gone to Walmart. I bought like 3 boxes of popsicles, a big thing of honey, and I was like just drinking straight honey and eating popsicles. Well, anyways,
Nutritious.
during DMZ, my buddy was talking because, as maybe most of you don't know, I live in Wisconsin, and
Couldn't
there's
tell by the
snow.
accent at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. There's snow. And I was driving all the way to Florida, which is without stops it's like a 20-hour drive. With stops, and since I'm pulling a boat, it's sat around the 24-hour mark at least. And my buddy and I were kind of texting back and forth like, "Hey, you looking at the storm?" Because we weren't supposed to leave till like basically the next night. And we were seeing a snowstorm that was bringing ice and snow was gonna hit like right when we were leaving, and it was pretty much gonna be there the whole way through Illinois. And we're just like, maybe we can just leave a little earlier or like a little later to like basically play around that storm.
And how far? Your buddy's in Illinois. How far away?
He's only like an hour and a half, I think, from me,
Oh, okay.
so not too far.
Mhm.
But we pretty much came to the conclusion is like we need to leave now.
Right.
Otherwise, we weren't gonna get there till pretty much the morning of the first practice day.
Right. Yeah. And that's
So-
just too short of a turnaround.
Yeah, especially after having a 24-hour drive, and
Yeah.
not to mention I wasn't even pulling my boat. I was pulling my buddy's boat that had just moved down to Florida. So I was like, I don't feel safe pulling someone else's boat down there.
Right.
So we decided at I think midnight we need to leave now. I still didn't have all my stuff packed, so I was still doing laundry. I just threw a whole bunch of stuff in a suitcase, threw the stuff I knew I needed in the truck, and left.
That
Literally
gives me
within
so much
30
anxiety.
minutes.
It gives me so much anxiety.
So
Oh my god.
we go down there. I get down to my buddy's place, and we get all his stuff loaded up, and we just drive. I think we stopped at like a place and slept for like maybe an hour or two just to like kind of recharge a little bit, because my buddy also had been up for the whole day because he had work, so we were both up
Crap.
since the morning before.
Mhm.
So I think by the time we got to Florida, or like to the Airbnb, well actually no, we didn't even go to the Airbnb straight because we went to our buddy's place and stayed at his place for the night.
Mhm. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we were up for a while.
And you were getting over sickness, which is already exhausting. Gosh dang.
Yeah, not to mention driving through like Nashville and Atlanta. Oh yeah, I hit because of when we left. I hit Atlanta directly during rush hour.
You didn't tell me that. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, so
That
nonstop.
sucks.
Yeah, with a boat,
Yeah.
with nonstop traffic, and then the parts where it was nonstop traffic, you have people going past you going like 100 miles an hour. Like, it's just stupid. Well, we get down there. I went down down to my buddy's place. It was like midnight ish. We get the boat unhitched, and we go to my buddy's place and sleep for the night. Go to Waffle House the morning of, and then we go just fun fishing for the day. In my boat, not his boat. Everything's working fine. May I foreshadow what's gonna happen? And then we finally, after that, we pull off for the day, and then we go meet our parents that were flying in that same day at the Airbnb. We meet them there, and
So nice that they could come.
yeah. Oh, so nice, so nice. Because without my dad, just you wait, chat. Just you wait.
Just wait, chat. Yeah.
And so Saturday we used like the evening as like our game plan. Let's get all our rods ready, the boat ready, everything ready for the morning. So because we only have 2 days to practice on this huge chain, which I guess I forgot. I was fishing
Cool,
the MLF National College Tournament on Lake Toho, which is also a chain that has multiple other lakes like Lake Kissimmee, Lake Hatchinaha, Cypress Lake, and a couple other lakes like Tiger Lake and stuff. Well, we get everything ready. Morning comes. We decided to drive to a different part of the chain that we were planning on fishing, and we just launched in that lake. Got everything out. Got the boat off the trailer, everything. The other Nate, parking the trailer, comes back, and we decided we were going to go to this one area we wanted to go fish. So I'm running, and I usually run about 67 miles an hour in that boat. And all of a sudden, I lose like instantly like a mile to 2 miles an hour. Just like I didn't lift off the pedal, anything. And I was just like, what in the world was that? Like, did I just like run across something? But it didn't
Manatee?
like rebound or anything.
Sorry.
It like, not good.
Run over a manatee? I have
No,
to.
not a manatee.
I
Not a
have
manatee.
to.
Probably would have been better if I hit a manatee, in all honesty.
I mean, I don't want you to hit a manatee, but it would have been a little.
They get hit all the time. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, we were running across the lake, and I had a mile-per-hour dip, and that's not normal. Not normal at all.
Fakest. Nate can run 60 miles per hour?
Okay, I was driving a boat, okay? Alright, a bass boat.
Also, Fahad says that he experienced 4 a.m. traffic near Atlanta, so you can't imagine rush hour traffic.
Oh, I did too, because when I went down to Harris Chain in January, that's about when I think we drove through there at like 2 a.m. and it was ridiculous. Atlanta is just stupid 24/7. All right, but back to the story.
No.
No, not back to the story.
Yeah, you can.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, by the time I realized what was happening and that there was something wrong, which, mind you, this was like maybe like a couple seconds of in my head, like what in the world, like a what the heck moment. All of a sudden, it was like a grenade or a bomb went off behind me. It was just like a bam, and just a bunch of metal clanking. Like if you just heard like someone took a bucket of wrenches and was just vigorously like shaking them.
Gross.
And the motor shut off, and I went from going to 67 to gliding across the lake with no motor running, and just hearing clank, 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 clank. I'm just like,
Gosh.
at that moment, I had said so many profanities, probably at the top of my lungs, that I guarantee
You're a
you
sailor.
people heard me.
You're a sailor.
Oh, it was... Let's just say my grandma would not be proud of what I said on that lake that night, that morning.
Wow.
Well, I instantly knew I knew I'd blown up my lower unit on my motor, and I was just like, let me just make sure that the motor's all right. I turn over the motor, and you just hear clank, 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 and I'm just like, let's see what happens if I put it forward. Nothing. Reverse. Nothing. I'm dead in the water. And I'm just like, well, I know that this is going to be bad because lower units right now are back ordered and extremely hard to find. So I got on the trolling motor. I could still see launch, so I was like, let me just point the trolling motor and just point it in that direction and just work that way and hope I can flag down a boat to like tow us back. Well, we're going, and Nate and I are just going back and forth, just saying like, this sucks. Like, what are we gonna do? And I also called my mom, like, hey, we got a problem. You might want to see what you guys can do while we're trying to get this boat back on the trailer and back to
When
the
in
launch.
doubt, call your mom. Moms are the best. Anyway.
Well, I knew my mom would answer. My dad's terrible with his phone.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That's funny.
Well-
My parents are opposite. My dad's like always on the phone, so yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, go ahead.
yeah. Well, and then all of a sudden my trolling motor stops.
Mm.
I'm like, that's weird. It was fully charged. I was like, did the batteries really run dead that quick? And I was just like, maybe they did. By the time I did that, a boat had come by, I flagged them down. It was another college practicing.
Oh, nice.
And they happily towed us in.
That's really nice.
And they're like, are you the ones that blew up out there? And I was like, yep. They had heard it.
They heard it.
They heard it. They were like, yeah, that didn't sound good. And we were going to offer them money, and they were just like, no, like almost in a way, like, you got enough to take care of, like, we don't need your money, like, that's the least they could do.
That's really nice, yeah.
So we get it on the trailer, which was probably the easiest part of the whole ordeal, which I was like, if anyone knows, loading a 20-foot fiberglass bass boat onto a trailer without having a big motor to power it onto the trailer is usually really hard. It went right on, which I was just like, thank goodness. Oh, not to mention, that morning I took one of my rods out to realize I broke a rod tip.
Sad.
Which, yeah. So we get the boat loaded up. We go back to the Airbnb. It's Sunday. Everyone's closed.
Of course.
I think the only person my dad got in contact with was a local guy. He didn't do like the big jobs like engine repair like that. He did some like simple electrical, simple stuff. But he recommended like this place to go to because they're like, if they have one or they can source one, they'll easily be able to get it like put back together that same day. So the morning after on Monday, we went there, and they pretty much told us like it's gonna be really hard to find one. But he's like, let me go call people, and they literally called everyone that they worked with, like a whole bunch of people, and just could not find one. Meanwhile, during that whole ordeal, one of their mechanics came out just to check what the fluids were like in the lower unit. Takes out the little plug at the bottom. Nothing but water comes out. And for any of you guys know, there has to be oil or like lubricant in there, and there was none of it. Nothing. Yeah, just water. So somehow I had blown out a seal, and it was running on basically like an engine running on no oil, or a transmission with no oil. That's probably a better one. Okay, yes, lubricant. All right, we get it, Fakest. We get it. And we pretty much come to a conclusion that we weren't going to find it. They couldn't find it. And we go back and kind of, literally probably the lowest part of the trip, because we were pretty much under the impression we weren't going to fish the championship. And to drive all the way down to Florida, all this, with it also being Nate's last tournament for college, like,
Right.
this is not a good deal. And this type of stuff happens with bass boats all the time, but most of the time, if it's at like the pro level, they have like the dealers there that can like literally fix it same day as soon as it happens.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
But my dad gets a phone call, maybe not shortly after of us getting back to the place we were staying at, saying, hey, we have a lower unit. If you get it here, like as soon as you can, we can get it done today.
Crazy.
So we drive there, and I guess this guy, it was actually the owner of the dealership had a lower unit that he had bought, brand new Skeeter boat, and it came in with cosmetic damage. And he had actually taken it off, put a new one on, and sent that one off to get it fixed. So he actually had it sitting there with the green primer still on it from it getting fixed, just sitting there.
That's crazy.
Which literally, in the whole Orlando, Florida area, it was probably the only lower unit for that motor.
That thing's made of gold.
Actually. Well, I went out to go test the trolling motor too, because I thought it was just the batteries, and come to realize that trolling motor was also fried, dead.
Fried
And
gator.
those trolling motors are back ordered 6 months.
Hey,
Luckily,
I said that we're chatting with Nate, okay? If you don't like it, I'm just kidding. Continue.
what's going on here?
I don't know.
How much talking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, faded. Come on, come on. Oh, TTK. It's more than just a bad day.
Also, to be fair, my voice has been like slowly dying, so I appreciate I appreciate me not having to chat all the time. So I'm enjoying this. Anyway, continue.
So, what happens with some of these dealerships is people will order a boat, and this boat comes in with certain stuff already on it. Well, they were actually rigging up a pro's boat that does the Toyota series, and he was switching all the way to Lowrance. And this boat had come in with an Ultrex, so that Ultrex was actually just taken off that same day. And the dealership actually didn't even remember it, and the guy that boat was being worked on was standing like right behind us when we were talking about this, and he goes, "What about the trolling motor you just took off my boat? What are you guys doing with that?" And the guy's like, "I didn't even think about that."
Sorry, Thunder Bunny, I've already heard this story, so that's why I'm just like not adding, because I've already heard this story. I had to, make sure it was good for you people. You people!
Well, they had an Ultrex, and since it was a takeoff, it was like a couple $100 off, which who cares? They had one.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'll drop some numbers just to put this in perspective. That lower unit, they were selling for $4,500.
Ridiculous.
Which brand new they go for $6,000. But for some reason, even though it's brand new and had only had cosmetic damage, he was selling it for that price. Trolling motor was $2,700.
Right.
So was that math gets us at 70? Wait,
I don't math. What do you mean?
$7,200, I think.
Yeah.
They could only deal with cash on those items because they weren't technically through the dealership.
That's crazy.
Because the lower unit was owned by the actual owner of the dealership, so they're not like SKUs. And since the other one was a takeoff, they usually do cash for the takeoffs. Monday was President's Day. All the banks were
bank
closed.
holiday.
All the banks were closed. So my dad had to get in contact with our bank somehow
Yeah.
to clear that much money
How
to go
did-
through an ATM.
How? Does he like
I-
listen people?
I have no idea
Call
how
him
this
some
happened.
favors?
And the crazy
Trade?
thing is usually ATM. Oh, there's a lot of work being done. I don't know how this all came to be.
The FM principle, effing magic, man. That's
Literally. And usually ATMs have like a limit,
Yeah.
or they only have so much cash in them. Somehow they were able to only go to 2 ATMs to get that money.
Is it because it's like a tourist area or something?
Maybe, I don't know, but somehow they got $7,200 all in 20s out of ATMs.
Yeah.
I do have a picture of me holding the cash,
Jeez.
and it's like a stack. It's like
Oh, of
a
course.
brick of bills.
Mm-hmm.
So we get the money. They get the lower unit put on, but our dads and we had to actually switch out the trolling motors because it was good enough they were able to do the lower unit because they had so many boats they were already working on.
I
Just to
bet.
fit us in during the time was like beyond cool of them.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
And another little tidbit of information, this Toyota Series Pro was also an ex-Steelers player. Caitlin.
What? Sorry. I was reading my chat. What?
The guy the boat that trolling motor came off
Mhm.
of was an ex-Steelers player.
Oh, that's sick. I heard you say ex-dealers? An ex...
No,
A retired or, like, plays for someone else now?
no, like retired. Like he played back in I
That's
forgot what
sick.
year.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I have a picture with him and everything. I'm trying to remember his name. I don't know if I want to drop people's names in this, just because for their
don't.
privacy.
Yeah, don't.
But I know to end this whole thing off at the dealership, the guy that was working with us told my dad, "Hey, come into my office." Pulls a bottle of Crown Royal out and pours him a shot, and he's like, "I think you need this after the day you've had."
Delicious. Yeah.
Which is just like, who does that? You know, like this dealership
Oh,
was.
I would do that.
I'll shout them out. Toho Marine. I mean, these guys saved our trip.
Definitely. Yeah.
So now, all said and done, we go back. I have a broken lower unit, new trolling motor in the back of my truck. We go back to the Airbnb. Our moms take us to registration, and our dads start tearing into the trolling motor, getting that all done. And we come back from registration, and they're still working on it, so we're helping with them. And late that night, we get that boat to pretty much running order. And just a finishing touch, there's green primer on the skeg of the motor. We had our parents sign each side of it with Sharpie. This is just good luck, which is just like, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah, it's cute.
So then tournament day ran around. I'm basically going into a giant lake down in Florida that I had never fished before, and I'm just like, I just hope we catch a fish so we can walk across that stage.
Wasn't your fish on both days the same weight? Am I mistaken? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's the same.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is both of the other Nate caught the first fish on the first day, and the second day I caught the fish, and so it was kind of like at least we both caught like.
Because whenever
One.
I watched the weigh-ins and they said the weight, and I'm like, wait a minute, you just like kept the same fish. What do you mean?
It was kind of funny how that worked. I don't know if I've ever done that. Well, yeah, I don't know if I've ever done that before.
It was really funny.
But no, it's just like 2 days we caught one fish each day, which is like never seen that lake before. It's like we were just happy to walk across that stage, because if it wasn't for Toho Marine, my dad, and just our parents, just like that trip would have been a lot worse. It just it would have been so much worse. Well, then on Friday was kind of like a fun day. We went deep sea fishing fired up charters out of, I think, Cape Canaveral, and I caught a blackfin tuna. Nate caught like a mahi. We caught a shark. We lost like several mahi that just jumped off.
Delicious.
And
Do you get do you get to keep those fish?
yeah, I actually brought it back in a big Yeti cooler, and we
delicious.
ate it like literally, I think, the night I came in, and then the
Nice.
day after, which was Sunday and Monday. And yeah, we do that, and then Saturday morning rolls around, and we drive back. I guess I skipped over. I'm gonna skip over a little bit, but Saturday morning we left, but we also stopped by at the Bassmaster Elite tournament, I think, on Lake Seminole. They had their day 3 weigh-in, and I actually know personally one of the people that fish there. His name's Pat Schlapper. He used to fish in the club up north with me.
That's pretty
And
cool.
I've known him for a while. He works at the Shields in Eau Claire. And he was like sitting like right at the day 4 cut where they only take the top 10, because it was only the top 50 that fished day 3.
Okay. Yeah.
And he didn't think he made the cut. And we left as soon as we saw him come across the stage, because I was like, we gotta keep driving, and I really just wanted to go see him. And then I met Caleb Koopfall, which he's also from Wisconsin. I've never actually talked to him in person, so I talked to him for a while.
That's really cool.
So Pat didn't think he made the cut, and we're still listening to the weigh-in and stuff on the drive, and they come to like introducing the top 10, and then they're saying like from Oliva, Wisconsin, Pat Schlapper, and I'm like, what?
Holy cow!
Like, what?
That's
And I think they even said that they had to drag him back because I think he was about to leave
Wow.
to go back to Wisconsin because he honestly thought he didn't make it.
really.
Yeah, he actually didn't think he was gonna make it.
Jeez.
So here we're driving through the night, and we stopped at a rest area that was packed with trucks somehow, and I just found a spot for the truck and the boat, and we just leaned back our seats and slept for like 5 hours maybe.
Nice. Yeah.
So Sunday was day 4. It's only the top 10. He was sitting like in 9th place because he didn't have a good day 1.
Mhm.
And he fished so well. I think he took 4th in that tournament.
And he didn't even think he was gonna.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Holy cow.
So it was pretty cool to see him before that, and we got back around to Nate.
Fakest, you're lucky that Nate is preoccupied telling stories, or you might get zapped.
I'm gonna give him. I'll give him. This last warning. And we get back to Nate's place around 1 o'clock, I think, on Sunday after leaving at Saturday morning. And I'm not just driving back to my apartment. I gotta drive all the way back to Eau Claire because that boat needs to get. My dad's got to work on it,
Right.
and it's got to get some stuff done to it because I have another tournament rolling around here. I think last week of March
Crazy.
that I'm gonna be driving down to Tennessee for.
Fun.
So I got in there about 6-ish, I think. So I had almost been on the road for 36 hours at that point.
And how dare you sleep during my stream last night? How dare you?
Oh yeah, and then I stayed there Sunday night, I stayed there through Monday, and then Monday morning I drove 3.5 hours to make my 11 a.m. class.
I would have just skipped the class.
I couldn't because I was sick the week before I left
Hey, Crow.
and missed everything then.
Right. Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, it was madness.
Mhm.
So that's kind of like my fun. And then I have pictures of what actually like broke in the lower unit. I pretty much, because they just took it apart today.
Oh yeah.
I somehow, it wasn't running with any oil in it, so it literally snapped like a 2-inch steel, like sheared a 2-inch steel shaft in there, like solid, not even hollow, just sheared it.
Wow.
And then there's some other gears that were like disintegrated. So yeah.
Crow, that check mark looks pretty snazzy, man.
Oh,
Just-
verified. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's pretty snazzy.
Dang, he's just showing up my story.
No,
Check mark.
I know.
Doesn't take much.
Ooh, bobwhite quail crossing the road. That's interesting. So you have another tournament.
Yep.
Do you also fish like during like spring break? Do you go fishing? Or
So
no?
it's actually right. So that tournament's gonna be right after spring break,
Okay.
and I don't know if I will. I've talked because we actually have a lot of boats going for the school to this tournament because it's like the one that everyone wanted to go to, I guess.
Okay.
But we've kind of thrown around the idea of going down for spring break and just fishing a little bit longer. But we're trying to figure out like how the school will reimburse us and stuff, and
Yeah.
just like jump through hoops for it.
Mhm.
But no, I think that's like besides the Bassmaster National Championship, that'll be sometime this summer, I think. That's like this one coming up's like my last like big college tournament.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And hopefully your boat's in working order for that one.
Yeah, it should be. My dad's working on with a couple of our friends, and they're working on some wiring issues because I've been having some electronic problems too.
Awesome.
Mind you, this is my dad's boat, which I'm beyond blessed for him to even let me use and travel across the country with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Holy cow.
Because it's also not a cheap bass boat. I mean, with everything on it, it's probably $90,000 to $100,000 bass boat.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
Bro. Thanks for the confidence, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, what's the crow?
Yeah, of course, Tony.
There's no way lady passed you, crow. There's no way. I don't believe you. We cannot stand for this.
No. I just blindly shot quail, so no guarantees what I just shot. Anyway, yeah, Tony, of course you can. I mean, I'm assuming you can join. This is not my map, but you can join the chat.
Wait, who wants to join?
Tony.
I can join him on the map.
Yeah.
Here, is
Hi,
he on?
Kathy.
Tony, hop on. I'll send you an invite.
Yeah, we're just having chill. I'm going out tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Actually, I probably will, because it's only like an hour. I checked, so I'm going to a brewery with my Young Professionals group tomorrow, and I checked, and it's only an hour long because there's a book club at the brewery afterward. There's a book
Jeez.
club, so we only get an hour slot, and it's like, oh, never mind. But I get a tour, so that's all I care about.
Nice. Yeah, Fahad. Yeah, bass boats aren't cheap. I'm looking at getting my own one here probably this fall, and I think I already know who I've been talking to one of the guys that I know that actually also works at the dealership. He's selling his boat at the end of the fall.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's literally the exact same boat my dad has.
Oh, so you're used to it? Even
Yeah.
better?
Yep. So at least I'll know all the ins and outs of it.
No, Fakest. Usually it doesn't. Usually you just get, like, your green name or whatever in whatever Discord it is. Tony! Ooh, Gray Fox. Actually, I don't need a diamond, so if this is a level 9. Thanks for
Just aimlessly walking.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing your story. It was easier for
Thank
you to
you.
do that than type it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was very nuanced. A lot of details.
It really was. I mean, that trip, I've never had a bass tournament I've never had that big of a failures on a boat before. And it all happened at once, which did not make it.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy that all those things happened, but it's even crazier that you found all the parts to fix it and you were able to fish the tournament. That's the crazy part.
That's a success story all in itself.
Yeah. And you probably, that will never happen again.
No, I hope it doesn't.
Right, but like, but like all those things going wrong and all those things going right at the same time, like that will never happen again. Like it's a freak event.
All I gotta say, like, yeah, if you're not a religious person, those type of things make you.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
Sounds good, Tony. Crow, I played with Hollow today on her stream. Thank you very much. You had 160 people. That's fantastic, Crow. That's awesome.
Dang.
Glad to hear that.
What up?
Hello? Oh my gosh, we got a special guest. Hi. Oh gosh. Can we hear you? You shouldn't be muted. Okay.
Discord problems.
I guess. He shouldn't be muted.
His circle's like not showing up.
Time him out. I'm kidding. Xfinity problems?
I got that fiber optic internet.
Shut up. Shut up. Thanks Thanks for hanging out, Thunder Bunny. Sorry I didn't chat. I was just bye, Crow. I was just letting Nate tell his story, telling his testimony.
My testimony.
Testimonial.
my
You're converted.
my obituary.
No, your obituary. Only if you like.
Gosh, my mic sucks sometimes.
Welcome. Oh my gosh, special guest. Welcome, Scarecrow.
Nerds and then leave, and my mic didn't work.
Yeah, I know we couldn't hear you at all.
Gosh, ruined the whole plan and everything.
Thanks for joining us. What's up?
How's it going?
Is it
Figured since you have your channel public, I might as well join in.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my mic would not work. I had to like unplug it, plug it back in, change the input on voice meter, and then change the input on Discord, and then it worked.
Wow.
I've had that with my Logitech headset. It does that all the time.
I don't know what's up with it.
Like those times where you'll be talking to us, Crow, and Bree and I, we haven't heard you forever. What are you talking about? We have no idea what you've been talking about.
Or it happens to Bree too. Like
Yeah.
sometimes her mic just stops working for no known reason. I think it's a Discord problem.
Oh, it definitely is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes I join and I watch it and it doesn't turn green forever either. Or whenever whenever Discord updates and it changes the default mic to be webcam or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna?
That's the worst.
Do you
and
wanna
then you just blow everybody's eardrums out.
Mm-hmm. Crow, do you want to steal
tend to do
Nate's
that.
trophies as well? Is that what you want to do? You want to steal Nate's trophies?
I don't know.
If you want to, I will invite you.
I don't know. I have the constant itch for Sons of the Forest right now, but
Oh.
at the same time, I also want to try and get another great one. Ooh.
I don't
Will he
know.
ever get tired of shooting great ones? The world may never know.
Hey, gotta get that that typical one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I don't have it. You'd think that 18 would be enough to get it, but it's just that rare.
I'm gonna.
Well, it's such a tease because they gave you the 50-50.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got that 50-50 really early on as well. That was like my 5th or 6th one, and have not even got close since then. I think the last one I got was the closest because it was a short rack.
What would you do if whenever I start my whitetail grind and I get it, the typical one, because I also
I
want
will
that
be
one?
about as sad as when I hunt black bear.
Okay, because I do not like whitetail, so I do not like whitetail. So for me to get that would just
It'll be like
burn
the
you.
identical thing. It'll be like when I'm hunting bears and I don't get anything good. It'll be the same when you hunt whitetail.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's too funny.
Whitetail have to be my favorite to hunt, though. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is.
I just like being able to shoot so many deer in a short amount of time. Whenever I hunt for moose, it's well, I'm lucky if I get 20 or 30 in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
think I also like it because the kill animation is when you shoot them, you know you hit them.
They just
But when you hit
crumble.
a moose,
Smoke.
yeah, when you hit a moose, it's did I even hit him?
I'm hoping that 338 will make that a little bit more apparent.
I'm so excited for the 338 on bears. Oh, I'm so excited.
It looks like it's gonna be insane.
So excited. Nate, this is your first time in a voice chat with Crow. How do you feel?
It
It
is.
is. It is.
Crow, Nate.
Do
Nate,
I need to go get Bree in here as well? And then we
Oh.
all just invade the map and take
I
every
mean-
single silver duck
I was gonna say
in the world?
sometimes Bree
It's a
finds
fresh
us.
map.
Yeah, that's why I'm on here. But sometimes Bree invades this chat. She'll find us in here, and so she'll come join us at least to chat.
Usually I'm streaming when she does, so I'm in
Mm-hmm.
with Brobra and Casey.
Yeah, Chichi K is asking when are we gonna get a Bree, Caitlin, Crow, Brobra, and Casey stream.
Oh, that's a lot to coordinate.
Yeah,
What game holds that many people?
I think.
I mean, Forest is up to 8, so
Ooh.
Yeah, I think.
I want to get 8 people in a Forest lobby and see just how absurd it is.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would be down. I gotta buy. I gotta get Sons. I just started playing the Forest with Caitlin and Jebba and all those guys, and
Flank.
it's so much fun.
Sons of the Forest is the best game I played all year. Like it surpasses everything else that I played.
Oh, really?
I've had
Interesting.
more fun. I've lost track of time more in that game than I have any other game.
How much
Interesting.
better would you say it is from like the original Forest?
It's at least a 200% increase in quality.
Oh
And
my gosh.
The game's only partially complete. It's still early
Right.
access. There's still tons to be added.
Including.
And it's already surpassed it with just the building system
I was
alone.
gonna say, including the carts for the dang logs, okay? Kelvin's not
To
enough.
be honest, though, like,
They got rid of the carts?
it's not that bad.
Yeah, they have a Kelvin now.
Yeah, they got rid of the log sled, and now we have an AI that only listens to us half the time because he's deaf.
I saw that in Hollow's stream.
Yeah.
Brain dead.
I tried to warn
Yep.
Clinton. So he had Kelvin collecting logs around his treehouse today, and I told him, like, be careful.
Did he cut the treehouse down?
No, but Kelvin did that to Jebba, so...
Yeah, I saw some reviews that were like, there was like, Kelvin cut down my treehouse that I was building, or like, I told Kelvin to cut logs to build my treehouse. He cut down the tree my treehouse was on. 10 out of 10 game, positive review.
Yeah, which maybe they hotfixed that. I don't know, because there was...
It's hard to say.
There was, like, another little one... well, there was, like, another little update today, too, so...
That's the nice thing is at least they're like updating it like once it came out. They're not just like release it and just let all the bugs just sit there.
Unfester.
Forest devs have a really good track record of caring about their games, so I have faith for this game to be like even better than it is now. It's already my favorite game of the year. It's already great even with the bugs it has. I cannot wait to see what happens when they fully flesh everything out and fix the bugs and add more content to it. It's gonna be so good.
I mean, and we already know that Arc 2 is definitely being delayed till, like, 2027, so...
It's Arc 2, so, I don't expect it for at least another 5 years.
Yeah, so at least you have, like, a survival game that you're enjoying that, you know, will tide you over.
Definitely. And it seems like people actually are really enjoying watching it as well, so that's even better.
Yeah, I think it's so
I
different.
was blown away yesterday. Like the first half of the stream, I was fluctuating between 130 and 160 viewers.
That's
And like
fantastic.
I didn't start with Call of the Wild or anything. It was just a forest only stream.
Yeah, that's
I've never
awesome.
seen that before with a non-hunting game for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm really hoping that's meaning that I can start branching out into stuff like that.
Oh, I think so.
Oh, I,
I mean,
think he easily could.
KC was able to get like 1.5K on his first forest video, so that's not bad at all. Like most of the time, if we do a video that isn't related to the Call of the Wild stuff, then it only gets like a 1/10 of what the Call of the Wild content does.
I'm pretty
Locker milk is fire milk. It's fire.
There we go. Yep. If there were any other answer, I would have kicked him from this chat. What?
The real question, Crow. What's your opinion on Ranch?
Ranch?
Ranch.
Oh, Del Arroyo. It's a mediocre map, kind of middle of the road.
No. We're talking about the dressing.
What
ranch.
type of ranch? Though?
Hidden
There's so
Valley.
many different kinds.
Well, just like overall, like what's your overall feeling on Ranch? Like even if you have like a favorite, like what's your overall feeling?
Ranch with like mini carrot sticks is one of the greatest things in existence.
Yeah.
How about like with pizza or like?
I don't
French
like it
fries?
on pizza, but I will smother salads in ranch any day.
Okay, we'll accept that answer.
I mean, I was gonna say, but this is the ranch cult. I'm the ranch cult leader.
As long as you're not one of the people that puts ketchup on burritos, then we're good.
Ew, that's
I put,
a thing.
I put ketchup.
It's a thing.
I put
I
ketchup.
had a few friends that just
Ew.
smothered their burrito, their like bean burritos in ketchup, and I was just like, oh my, why?
No.
That's like people that put it on macaroni and cheese. I know a few of those people.
Yep.
I put it on
same.
eggs. I put ketchup on
I don't.
scrambled eggs.
I don't like ketchup on anything except burgers and hot dogs. That's it.
Agreed. Or with French fries.
I don't know. With fries, I'd rather have barbecue
Ranch.
sauce or ranch.
Oh, barbecue
yeah.
sauce. Yeah.
Like I don't know, ketchup on fries.
I have to be
I
in
mean,
the mood.
if it's like a Cajun fries from Five Guys, then then I don't mind some ketchup on it. That goes really well together. But if it's regular fries, then ketchup's just, I don't know, it's too boring.
If they're like it depends on the fries. If they're like the droopy like wet fries that were like frozen and then not well cooked and they're just kind of gross, I need ketchup for those because those are like dry fries. But any like crispy fries, I'm gonna dip those in like ranch or barbecue sauce for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Or like fry sauce or something like that. Fry sauce is always
I
great.
I do make like an Old Bay oh sorry, I'm shooting some quail. An Old Bay dipping sauce that's just like mayo and ketchup mixed together and then put some Old Bay and Worcestershire sauce in there. It's really good.
Nice.
It's delicious for potato
I'll be
wedges.
right back. I'm gonna see if Bree can hop on or not.
Yes.
Do it.
I'm getting you respawns, Nate, for your quails.
What's do we know what diamond is for greenwing teal?
480, remember?
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Is red brown? That's not rare, right? For quail. You took the word out of my mouth, except I don't like fry sauce or barbecue sauce.
I don't know, is it?
I'll have to look. Sorry, we're
Have you
kinda,
ever-
sorry, we're kind of like ignoring chat, but now I have 2 guests that I have to entertain. I mean that that I'm entertaining, so I hope you don't mind, guys.
It's a family.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, ketchup on eggs. I have a weird relationship with eggs. Like, if I eat, like, so in Pennsylvania, we call them dippy eggs, but, like, sunny side up or, like, over
What?
easy. Yeah, we call sunny side up eggs dippy eggs. Very, very Pennsylvania. And then, anyway, if I'm eating, like, over easy or sunny side up egg, I have to have like a pancake or like some sort of starch. And then for scrambled eggs, I like to either put sriracha or ketchup on them because I don't like them by themselves. You're entertaining absolutely no one. Wow, Kathy. Wow. I feel the love. Just kidding. Wow. Alright. Let me look.
Yeah, getting hostile.
I know. It's like I take the time to stream every night.
You come into my chat.
For you come into my chat. No. But I take the time to stream every night. And all I ask is we get 30 likes. Thank you. We do have 30 likes. Thank you for that, guys. Despite me
Oh
ignoring
no, I
you.
haven't liked yet. I just now I did it, guys. I did it, okay? I did it.
No, milk, no.
You don't need a milk. That sounds so bad.
Yes, we don't need milk in this.
I
Anyway.
shot an alligator and it went in the water, and now I don't know where it went because it definitely died.
Alright, I'm looking at the thing. I don't think red brown is. I don't think so. You know?
Oh, I know. The good thing is just a level 2 alligator I shot. Gone forever.
But not forgotten.
Nah, it'll be forgotten.
Okay, red brown is common. Thanks, chat. Thanks so much. Faded. I'm going to zap you so hard. You were making that joke last night, and it's still not funny.
I already said he had one timeout. Or was that Fakest?
That's
I don't know.
fakest.
Well, Fakest used your last one. See you in a little bit, buddy.
All
Night,
right.
Thunder Bunny.
He'll be on eventually.
Yay. Actually, I'm gonna
I
hop off. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Wow. I finally cracked open that 10-year port.
Oh, nice. Wait,
It's
what?
so freaking sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And it's from Portugal? I mean, assuming.
Yeah, it's a Portugal port.
Where's Hollow when we need... Well, that's the thing. Like, it's only port if it is from Portugal. Anything else is a dessert wine.
Wait,
Got to.
so port is for Portugal and not Portland?
Yeah. Yes.
I know, right? Crazy.
I
I've
learned something new
never,
today.
I've never had a wine that's this high of percentage, but tastes like there's nothing in it.
So for those, at least in my experience, because I've made a few dessert wines, they usually do a double ferment, or they sometimes fortify with like grain alcohol. But for those, they probably do a double ferment, so they probably reintroduce like grape juice and ferment it further, I would assume.
Yeah, I have no idea. All I know is that Casey explained it to me as this is like the bottom of the barrel. It's like the end of the barrel where all the like sweet sugars are and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So it's like the very end of the barrel.
The dregs.
And they just age it for longer. So this is like a 10-year-old wine. It's like the bottom of the barrel and stuff. It honestly wasn't too expensive either. So that was nice. But yeah, this is the sweetest wine I've ever tried.
Yeah.
And it's like 20%, but it
Yeah.
doesn't even taste like it's got much at all
Oh
in it.
gosh.
20%?
Because it's
Oh,
20%, but it's so
gosh.
sweet that it doesn't taste
Oh
like it.
no! Don't drink
That
it
is-
like Kool-Aid.
That is dangerous.
Yeah, do not drink it like Kool-Aid.
It is a sipper though because it is so rich and sugary tasting.
Oh, Tony's not in the chat.
Like
He's-
I can't chug
didn't
it
want to.
because it is so sweet. So it's not dangerous because like
Yeah.
you'll get nauseous
I'd-
if you drink
I'd
it too
probably
fast
need-
because it's just so sweet.
I like dry red, so I would definitely not drink it. But
Oh yeah,
I'd probably cut
I got
it.
a few different reds today because I'm trying to start drinking red wine instead
Let's
of
go.
white wine and stuff like that because it's
Delicious.
healthier for you. So I want to move into like the healthier wines. So yeah, I've started buying some red wines to see if we like them.
Is this Miss Bree?
It is, Miss Bree.
Bree.
It must be. It must be.
Hi. Oh, are we need to get them. Actually, you guys can probably just join me. What do you have the session set as, Nate?
I have it set as friends. Do I need to change that?
Actually, they might be able to join me. Try and join me through Steam.
I could try. It'll probably tell me no.
Denied.
So, the question is, guys, do I hate myself enough to start a Hirschfelden Red Deer Great One grind?
Yes.
I'm genuinely considering it just because nobody in like the content creator realm has really tried it. At least none of the
Didn't Proxy K get his on the Hirsch?
he probably did. I was
But
gonna
that's
say
good
nobody amongst people like Flinter or
Right.
Lady or Dee Dee or Kill Clinton or me
Yeah.
have tried like Hirschfelden for much of anything. So I feel like it would be a very interesting thing to do.
And
But at the same time, I don't know if I want to hate every second of the hunt, you know?
But also, aren't the red deer pretty much where your bison are?
Kind of.
I mean, you're always
I don't know if they're consistent and I can
Yeah.
like get away with only hunting a few zones, then
Yeah.
it'll probably be easy. But
Is Zachy in the chat? I think
to say.
Zachy got his on Hirsch.
yeah, he said he got 3 of them. He honestly he doesn't shut up about it in my stream.
Yeah, well, he also lies about having 5,000 Great One black bears, so...
The funny thing
He
with
also
Zachy,
loves to tell me about his typical great one, you know.
yeah.
funny thing with Zachy is sometimes he'll say like the just craziest stuff, but then he'll actually pull up stuff that he's actually killed, and it's like, what in the
What
world?
the-
Like his basket rack.
Yeah.
I was able to join the I was able to join the server without being on your friends list. That's crazy.
Because I'm friends.
Really? I think
Yeah, I was able to join through Caitlin. So friends of friends can join a friends only server.
Let's go.
Interesting.
the more you know.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Proxy
On
K got
Nate,
his.
Mississippi.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fresh map.
It's fresh.
Mississippi.
Brand spanking new.
Action's so clean, clean.
Like, I don't even have. I only have two outposts. So.
Oh, do you want me to?
Oh my.
Nah, don't even worry about it. I'm just running around shooting stuff.
Okay, I was gonna say, but I'm
Turned up.
streaming, so that's probably not that.
Honestly, and if you guys find stuff, I really don't care what you take. So you guys go ahead.
All right, I'll go take your fabled piebald great one then.
Okay. Let's tone her back now.
I'm just so happy that somebody finally killed one, so we can know they're not bugged.
Oh my.
They're just ridiculously rare to the point where it doesn't even make sense.
Right.
Do we think that was actually legit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they showed all the proof. Like they showed their codex, their money count looked fine, all the weight and score looked fine on the whitetail. Like they showed it in the trophy lodge with their other trophies around it. Like
Wow.
it looks like it's legit, and all the mods in the official Hunter Discord were like, yeah, that's as legit as they get.
That's crazy. But that
The
also
first one.
that probably also fuels your whitetail grind.
Yeah, because now I know that there's something absurdly rare I can chase after.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, honestly, once I get the typical rack, I'll probably lay off of whitetail. I just cannot. I can't feel right about not grinding for them if I don't have what I've been grinding for this whole time.
Yes. Completionist.
It's like an unfinished grind that I need to complete. And honestly, after seeing Johnny's back, what's it called, the short rack that's like angled down, I kind of want to get one of those too.
If you could.
There's so much.
I want.
So much I want to get.
I want 3 Great One Black Bears, so. I want the
I
spotted.
just want to see a great one black bear. I don't even care if I get to kill it. I just want to see it.
Oh. Invite Crow on my map? Kidding.
Watch you actually do it, and
Oh my gosh.
it spawns.
The thing is, I'm shooting my next Great One Black Bear with the 454, so no one's coming on my map because I have to get close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the Fabled Spotted, and I want each of the glaciers because I saw the
54 is fine.
the one is like bronzy, like it has like the bronze scarring on it, and then the other one has like the ghost face, so I need them both.
Oh yeah. I don't know. At first, the glacier was ghost glacier was my #1 most wanted.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of like sunk to the bottom because that's the most common one I see. I see everybody get that one. And it's like, I've seen it so much that it's like, I don't really care about it too much anymore.
Someone?
I'd rather have a fabled cream or a chestnut or a spirit.
No. Spirit's fine. I saw someone just got the Fabled Cream the other day, and I was like, I haven't seen a Black Bear Great One posted for so long. It's been so
Nobody
long.
ever gets them.
Yeah. And
Because EW decides they want to put everything at night.
oh.
You know, they make it fun, right?
But also like, well, yeah, like Mouflon. Ugh. Anyway, but the
Hey, come on now.
I was gifted the Mouflon.
Poor old night flons.
Yeah. But anyway, and we now know that the great ones being the black bear great ones being shot, or great one black bears being shot, are legit and not Mr. Black. So
Yeah, exactly. Now nobody's getting them because of that glitch is patched.
all right, Bree.
It's crazy.
The left I know Faded. I got my diamond here, but it's also past gator time, I'm pretty sure. I think they're 12 to something is when they're resting. There's a morning time and an afternoon time.
I think it's like 14 to... I know that around 14 they're resting. I think I always started at 14, if I'm not mistaken, like 14 to 17 for the resting time. Oh, whitetail. I gotta go look.
No, you don't.
I gotta know.
No. See, I don't mind hunting at... Oh, yeah, black bucks at night is awful, because they're just... Yeah, no.
Terrible.
I forgot. Is level 2 the Eastern Rabbit Cottontail? Like, is that the ones that can go diamond, or?
The Eastern Cottontail?
Yeah.
The 1 to 2 kg females can.
Oh, okay. That was the 1 kg one.
Night milk.
Yeah, I think it has to say 1 to 2 and be
Gotcha.
a female.
Oh gosh.
Hello.
Hi Bree.
Hello.
Make sure you
Hi,
yeah.
Cat.
Make sure you have friction. I remember
There's a
that
stuck
was a
white
thing that
tail.
happened last night. My chat
Oh.
was weird last night, man.
Because I wasn't there.
Yeah, you weren't there to add to it. We got weird.
Cat?
My chat.
Oh, chat.
Yeah, my
The cat, the cat chat.
yeah,
Your
my
cat was acting weird.
yeah, my cat has been dead for a few years. Definitely acting weird.
Oh.
Yeah, he's active weird. He arose from the
Sorry.
grave and
Sorry.
arrived on your porch and tried to take you back with him, like you know,
Yep.
what's that? Pet Cemetery style.
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
a
Pet
petting zoo.
Cemetery on you.
She did disappear, so like she was sick and she just never came home one day. So
Feels
she
bad.
could
We have
return.
had so many cats do that over
Oh,
the
yeah.
years, growing up, like living on a farm.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a regular thing. Like you'll have a cat for 5 or 6 years, and then one day it
Oh.
just doesn't come back,
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
like, well, gonna assume a coyote got it.
Oh no, so like my cat, she was 15 years old, right? So like
Oh
super
yeah, we
old.
had one cat like that. She was 13. Yeah, she had been around all of my early childhood,
Yeah.
and yeah, one day she just disappeared.
Yeah, like my cat, so my cat, I got her for my 10th birthday. I never thought I would have her into my 20s. So like it was kind of bittersweet, but I'm glad like I didn't have to make the decision to put her down, to be honest, because I had just taken
Yeah.
her to the vet and they're like, "Yeah, so she's like in kidney failure, but like she has an overactive
Oh, my.
thyroid, so it's like helping push things through her kidneys." I'm like, "Oh, great." Wonderful. So yeah, she just kind of
Sounds like
disappeared.
an interesting situation.
Yeah, and she was like, yeah, so like I was fine. I mean, it was sad that I didn't get to say goodbye, but it was just like I didn't have to make that hard decision, and so she just didn't show. She didn't
Yeah.
return home one day. So it's either she curled up somewhere peacefully, or the neighborhood hawk got her. I don't want to think about that one.
Yeah, that's
And-
pretty sad.
And
At
this,
that age, most likely it's not the hawk.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
chat. If you didn't know, I can be morbid sometimes. Just
I
Well,
can't
our
too, just
kitten-
not,
our kitten
not on
Evie-
stream in front of the kids.
She's almost a year old, and I guess she
Evie?
was born with like a heart defect where she has a heart murmur.
Yeah, poor
And
Evie's got a
The
heart
doctor
murmur.
said that we need to go get an ultrasound done on her heart because, yeah, it might
To
be
see if
like
it's bad or not.
between stage 1 to stage 5. Stage
Aw.
like 1 to 2 is fine, but stage 3 to 5, that's like she's gonna die within a year.
Poor baby.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
gotta go get her checked out.
Little
She's like the
Spoot.
sweetest little angel too.
Right? Yeah. Little spooter kitty cat.
And then we got Jasper. He's just like he's psycho. He's
Isn't-
so healthy that he sprints across the house like at lightning speed all day every day.
Isn't Jasper probably her sibling?
I don't think so.
They might
no.
have the same dad, is what we were thinking.
Cool.
Yeah, they definitely have a different mom.
I think Nate's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
He's just listening to the morbid chatter, of pets
He's
being
listening
sick.
to the cat chat, you know.
Yeah.
We had a Brittany
that's
Spaniel that died like when she was like only like 2 years old
Oh,
because
that's sad.
she just started having like seizures and like
Oof.
they
that's
put her
not
on they put her on medicine and stuff like and she did well for a little while,
Bye, teacher
but then
Kim.
it was like I think it was literally Christmas Eve and they couldn't get her out of seizures and they had to put her down. It was
That's
just like
sad. Oh, so
Yeah.
you're Brittany Spaniel family. We're a Springer Spaniel family. My parents have had like 3. Echo's number 3 for them.
they're fun dogs.
Yeah. Night TTK. Out of cat for coming. Oh, see, my dog loved my cat's name is Tasha. Echo loved Tasha, but we brought Echo into her house when she was 8 years old, and she was calico, so she's freaking evil. She was evil. And she never warmed up to him, but he loved her to death. He would have just cuddled her if she'd let him. But
I
she
feel
got,
like if I ever had a cat, it'd have to be an orange cat.
like a Garfield.
We got an orange cat. She's a demon.
She's our little fireball. She's literally a devil.
Aren't male orange cats pretty nice though? The male ones.
Yeah, they're
I don't know.
sweethearts.
Female orange tabbies are honestly very rare. So Esper's a rare cat, and she's also a rare breed of evil.
It's like she
Like,
has a reverse period. She's like angry the whole month except for 1 week where she's like, yeah, you can touch me and we can cuddle. Like,
She's nice a few days out of the month, and then the rest she's like, don't touch me. Let me outside. I want to go hang out with the other cats.
That was
I've
literally
never
Tasha.
heard that before. I remember his period.
That was literally Tasha.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then our other two cats, they're just nice all the time. They just want to be loved all the time. They're always following us around the house. They're
Chicken
always
Nugget?
wanting to be petted.
Chicken
Honestly,
Nugget is a
they've
great
kind of
name.
taught Esper to be nice. They've actually
Yeah.
helped her be nice.
well, they're kittens, so yeah.
Didn't you say that
Yeah,
she
she's
like
learning from them.
she like wasn't socialized as a kitten, and that's kind of why?
Nope. Yeah, my youngest
Yeah.
brother Nathan, he has like a brain injury, and he just doesn't know a lot about empathy. So when I gave him that kitten, he just didn't give it the love and attention it deserved, and it grew up like angry. So yeah,
Just ignored while gaming,
yeah.
And so now, like, we're trying to love her and show her that being petted and loved is great. And she's like, nah, don't touch me. I'm antisocial.
Yup.
And, like, we'll be petting her and she'll just bite us for no reason. And then, like, another day we'll be petting her and she'll be like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Took cat. Yeah, my cat was evil until like her last 3 years of life. Then she got really nice. Like if she were still here, she'd be on my lap right now, like drooling all
Cats
over me.
changed quite a bit over their life.
Yeah.
Especially like if they get fixed. If you get your cat
yeah.
fixed, they get super sweet.
No.
Most of the time.
No.
Some become demons, but most of them become really sweet.
I've heard dogs do that too.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
I think it's because they're no longer fighting with the inner things
demons.
and
The
stuff. you know?
inner demons.
The
Exactly.
energy.
the,
They don't fight with the inner demons; they become the inner demons.
No. Like I know Echo got more subdued because we waited. He was 8 when we got him fixed, which is like not. I do not recommend.
That
If-
is very old for a cat to get fixed.
No, that's my dog, which was even worse.
That's-
Dog,
Oh.
dog or cat, like any animal, that is pretty old.
Yeah, and it was like because our previous Springer, he never my dad wanted to breed him and he was probably he liked male dogs. He did not like the female dogs. He liked male dogs.
Yeah.
And my dad wanted to breed him and so he like never got him fixed, but like he ended up developing tumors because of the built up testosterone. And that was sad.
Oh,
And so,
yeah.
like, I didn't want to watch Echo go through that. So I was like, you guys got to get him fixed. Like, please. So, yeah. He was, like, 8, and it was awful. Like, he had, like, no awareness of the cone on him. And he was running through the garden. And I will never get the sound of the flapping sound of that plastic
Oh my
cone
gosh.
going through my
Yeah.
I remember back
Just
when,
hitting everything?
Back at our old apartment when Gosu had to have the cone on his head.
Mm-hmm.
He was such like a
He was a
he was a
derpy dog.
I was just gonna say he was a very derpy dog. Like he didn't really pay attention to anything. He was just like, oh my gosh, Bree's here! Ah! And so he'd be bumping into every corner, wall, every table, every chair, and knocking everything over with his cone.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just
Yeah,
like,
our
whatever it takes
upstairs
to get to
neighbor
Bree.
lady was so rude about it too. She's like, all
Oh,
that
she called
thumping
the
around.
police on us multiple
Yeah.
times because Gosu bumped into walls.
Rude.
Yeah, she was
Just
terrible.
because he's derpy with a cone on, like,
Right?
he's so loud.
No.
I mean, after we actually like saw her though, I wouldn't be surprised if she was, had something in her system making her super psychotically mad.
Yeah.
Because it
Hey,
was just
Stephanie.
unreasonable levels of anger against. There was one time where we accidentally let a cabinet slam, and she called the police.
Yeah, same with the
Jeez.
toilet
One
seat.
cabinet shut loud,
We
and
like
she called the
accidentally
police.
slammed it shut, and then she called the police on us.
She called the
That's
cops like
ridiculous.
3 times, and after a while, the cops were just like, "Yeah, whatever. We get these all the time. You know. I guess just try to be a little quieter, and you know, it's whatever." It was getting to the point where they were just like, "Whatever. We don't care."
Enjoyment.
Okay.
So
It got to the point where management just like they let us break our lease without any penalties. They were just like, if you guys
Oh,
want to
that's
get out of
nice.
here, then go for it.
Jeez.
They even paid for a moving truck so that we could move.
Wow.
They were just like, let's just resolve this. This lady's crazy.
Why couldn't they get rid of
Obviously,
her?
they weren't gonna say it, but they were starting to see it when we tried to join they wanted us to join like a Zoom call, right? And try to work it out. And the lady was just like flipping out. And they were just like, okay, yeah, we'll pay for a truck and we'll let you break the lease if
Crazy.
you guys want to move.
Crazy.
At that point, it's like, yeah, we know what we're dealing with. We're getting out of here.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, it was
Psycho
great because we
thirsty.
wanted to get away from that place.
I can't believe I mean, she'd probably fight if they tried to evict her. No, Milk, you're not in timeout. I'm just, chatting with my friends.
Honestly, I just feel bad for whoever moved in after us.
Right?
I said I hoped a family with 3 kids moved in.
Yeah.
So that they
3
can
kids
annoy
and
her.
4 dogs, they all move in, and that lady never has peace again. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of times where I thought that there was obviously not gonna name it because YouTube, but there was certain thing I think she might have been on because she was so hyper aware of the smallest sounds
Oh,
and like got so irritated over them that it was like, yeah, this isn't normal behavior.
me with my
No,
misophonia.
it gave us all PTSD because we were like whispering and tiptoeing and like trying to keep Gosu so calm all the time that it was just like we were so nervous.
It
that
was
she would
stressful.
call the cops all the
This
time,
was
yeah.
when I was first starting up the channel as well, which is why I talked so quiet in my old videos.
Oh, that makes
Because I
sense.
couldn't be loud. I couldn't be
Crow
loud
lore.
or she would freak out.
Frolore, let's go.
Crow lore, the stuff not everybody knows about.
And you telling it on my channel. Thank you. We love lore here. Thank you. This is the podcast
Exactly, it's the
stream.
perfect place.
This is the podcast stream where we're just
Oddly
chatting.
enough, I've thought about starting a podcast sometimes. I thought
Well, you have a
nobody does a
podcast once.
podcast in the Call of the Wild community.
Mm-hmm.
Might be kind of cool. Just
Do
every
it.
week have different guests throughout the community to talk about stuff
Mm-hmm.
relating to the game.
Yeah. Hi, Clay. Welcome. We're on stream.
Hey.
Such a creep.
Not to be rude, but you do talk a lot, Andrew.
I do. That's my
Not
thing.
to say it in a rude way, but just pointing it out.
It's one of those things where it's like there's some people that like that and that's why they watch, and then there's other people that are like, can you shut up? Oh my gosh.
Wait. People
Or you
don't.
said the S word.
I've literally dropped the F-bomb on my stream, so it's fine. This is late night vibes,
I know.
man.
I
Hey,
said
Frankie.
shut up.
Like on Yukon when you jumped off the bridge.
Oh, that
Train
that
tracks.
whole stream was a
Wait, what?
mess and a half.
Wait, who said what? I'm confused.
No, she was just joshing you. Just
I
joshing.
was gonna say like I'm feeling the wine a little
Oh,
bit, so I
can
I
tell.
was like, wait, who said what?
No, you said shut up. But
Wait a
it's fine.
second.
No, it's fine.
I was gonna say I'm for sure I said shut up.
No.
No, don't worry. Literally the first stream, or the first stream, the first stream I was on for Caitlin,
Yeah.
I ran across a couple aggroed wolves. And I think like the first or second word that came out was
shit.
not a YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah, seems about right.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
you're not monetized
YouTube isn't as
yet, right?
No, I'm not monetized yet. But also, like, I've dropped the F-bomb, so, like, too many times. I can't help
To
it.
be honest, it's not a problem with live streams. YouTube doesn't tell you that, but you're not going to get banned
Good.
or like demonetized while you're streaming for saying something.
Let's go. That's all I need.
However, like a couple hours after you end your stream, when it gets processed and then put up as like a video,
Yeah.
then that's when it can take into effect. But to be honest, if you don't say anything in the first 30 seconds, then you're fine usually.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're dropping cuss words every sentence, then they'll demonetize you.
Oh, you know.
But if
me.
you say like maybe a cuss word every 5 to 10 minutes during a stream, as long as it's not like F-bombs every time,
You shouldn't-
then you're fine.
You shouldn't have told me that. No,
That
that's
was like Tree Kiwi when he like left like the Call of the Wild community and started his own YouTube whatever.
Mhm. Well,
He was just dropping like F bombs everywhere too.
well, he'd been streaming before he left as well.
Yeah,
but
TK has always been a little bit more colorful with the language when he's not on stream. He did
He
a
drinks
or
all
when
the
he's not working for EW. I was gonna say he does a lot of drunk streams
Yeah.
on Twitch, or he used to,
Yeah.
and they're always hilarious. When him and Jaxie met up and did a stream, that was gold.
I need to watch that because I bet
Oh,
you
it
it's
was pure
fantastic.
gold! Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, they were both drinking whiskey and streaming. It was amazing.
Jaxie, like him, like when he's not drinking, like how excited he gets and like how he like says things he shouldn't, and then I can't imagine when he is drinking.
Oh, Jaxie's great. Mm-hmm. Jaxie's one of the people in the community that I could just talk to him all day.
I
He's
bet.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
guys.
There's a lot of people that like let the whole I guess like status of being a content creator get to them. But Jaxie's one of those people where like you can just tell that he's a good guy. You can just tell that
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a good, fun-loving guy.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
and he's passionate about this game.
And he's so nice. I don't think I've ever had anybody in the whole like Call the Wild realm that's been so nice to me compared to Jaxie. Like Jaxie's
Yeah.
just super nice.
Yeah, you can tell. Guys,
There's a reason that he's like the perfect person to be a community manager for Call the Wild. Like
Oh yeah.
he does it so well.
Definitely.
Even though I imagine it's a very tough job sometimes.
Oh, just
He does it so well.
Yeah, just
and
the
it's really a
hours.
good thing.
like just being like probably being available in Discord like hours after his work day ends. Like putting
Yeah.
in all that. Morning, CJO. How are ya? Oh yeah, you.
So CJO, how's it going?
Yeah, Crow. I get him on this end of the of the day in these streams. We get him out on the way to work instead
I
of
rarely see
going
me
to
some
bed.
CJO.
I know.
Those time zones, man. Time zones be rough.
Guys, I brain shot this
1700.
this American alligator, and I also breached $1 million cash for the first time ever, boys and girls. So
Oh wow.
Whoa,
Holy.
nice.
Bravo. Holy.
thanks. Yeah. Usually I like spend it all on like tents and stuff, but I didn't.
Right? Yeah. I'm always good at that. because of that.
When you hitting that 1K subs, Kaylin?
I
Getting close.
I know. I just hit I just hit 870. Because I didn't post videos for a few days, like for a week or whatever, so I kind of slowed down, but I'm gonna try.
It's 872 now, actually.
Holy. Yeah, I got like a
Oh,
handful of subs past few days for whatever reason. I literally thought someone had shouted me out again, but no one did. Not, at least not on YouTube, and I was like, wait, these are organic subs? Interesting.
Yeah.
What?
That's the way YouTube works. You will notice that the more subs you have,
Yeah.
the more subs you gain each month.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's something I've noticed. Like back when I had like 10 or 20K,
Yeah.
I'd be lucky to gain like a couple thousand a month.
Yeah. And you
Nowadays, a low end month is like 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, I mean, you sped through the 90Ks like crazy. Like
oh yeah.
that was a speed
Yeah.
run and a half.
And
I
then
think
once
honestly,
I hit
'cause people
100K,
look at how high like subs you have, and they're like, "Oh, okay, so he must be good." So I'll sub
Yeah.
to him or whatever.
Mhm. Well, and it's just being
Now-
pushed out.
yeah, and after I hit 100K, I was like, all right, I accomplished my goal. Let's hit cruise control and just make content I want. So I started doing other games.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's why
Honestly,
I'm introducing multiple games this early on in streams, just so I don't have to be tied down, you know?
yeah, it's definitely like if you aren't too like pressed on like how fast your channel grows, it's definitely better to start out with like a few different things so that you're doing what you want to do.
Because it's a hobby, right?
And and just
a
having
hobby.
fun with it and getting organic growth from people that want to see everything you play instead of just a specific game. It's definitely very difficult to branch out if you box yourself into one game to grow your channel.
Oh yeah.
Like more Sims content.
Oh yeah, we're doing
Exactly.
we're doing what Bree suggested. We're gonna build Spring Creek Manor in The Sims 4 as we
it.
approach 1,000 subs,
Do we?
and we're gonna do
Woohoo!
a creepy bear den. Anyway, let me talk to my chat. I'm great, CJO. How are you this morning? I'm sure you're driving to work. Hey,
Thank
Buck.
you, Flanky.
Yeah, that check mark is fancy. It's like
Honestly,
a bow tie.
like it's great. I'm honestly kind of surprised that I got it that fast. I applied for it last night, and it said it would take 2 to 3 weeks, and they verified it overnight.
Dang.
And like I've always been told by every other creator that YouTube takes months sometimes to do that, and yeah, literally overnight I got the check mark after I applied for it. So that's pretty crazy. And that's going to be very helpful because now people can tell if somebody's trying to scam them using my name. Because like the comments telling people they've won giveaways that aren't actually from me get kind of out of control. Oh my gosh, I found a level 2 black bear. We've won the game.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
We've
I was
won the
literally-
game.
I was literally just gonna ask you, like, what does that check mark do for you?
Nice,
Like,
CJO.
It gives me level 2 black bear. That's what it does.
Let's go.
But yeah,
Let's go.
it just shows people that I'm a verified creator. So like
Wait, if you go into people's chats, you'll be highlighted, right? Is that
yeah, it'll I'll have like a kind of like a white box around the name, and also it'll show the check mark, and it just shows people that my channel's verified, that I'm not like a copy or like a fake or anything, right?
right?
so you're like Nightbot.
My buck.
Kind of, yeah. I am Nightbot Reincarnate V2. On. Okay, Caitlin, do something for me real quick. Unmod me in your stream. I want to see what the message looks like
Oh my god.
if I just chat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, we're
Get rid
unmodding
of the
Pro.
scarecrow guy.
There. Hold on, I'll
Put this
say
in the
hi so
lore.
you can see it
Emoted.
on me. There. Unmod me real quick. I want to see what the messages look like when there's no like blue wrench and stuff next to me. Because I actually don't
Just
know what it
flexing?
looks like. Okay, so my name...
Flexing that
Oh, yeah, wow, that
check
actually
mark
is
body.
very
Oh.
standout.
Nice. Oh, so like if like Flinter, not that he would, like comes into my stream, we'll know.
It'll be highlighted like that, yeah,
Mhm.
and it'll have the check.
Yeah,
That's
I swear.
That's actually like crazy how much of a what's the word? Like I guess how much of a privilege that is
Yeah.
if you're chatting in somebody's chat, like it's very noticeable.
Yeah, it's like you can't hide.
Crazy.
You can't hide. You're like
You literally can't. Like everybody knows it's you at that point.
you'd have to like you'd have to be on an alt if you want to like hide that you're
Be sneaky.
that you're that you have an account that is verified.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's
Faded.
crazy.
Looks like you need a new mod. That's funny.
Wow.
Wow,
mean-
faded. Okay.
I mean,
Trying to take your place.
that's funny. I mean, some mods are just mods because they're homies, you know?
True.
Bromies.
What kind of cereal?
So-
Wait, CJ, what kind of cereal are you eating? Oh my gosh.
My brain just had like a spasm trying to figure out if you were gonna say cereal or series.
Yeah, what series are you watching? girl?
Like my mind was
What?
going back and forth like cereal series.
Mm-hmm.
What is she gonna say? Is CJO having a new
Oh.
series on his channel or is he eating cereal?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Golden Nuggets? Oh, is that like Golden
Wait,
Crisps? I'm assuming it's like Golden Crisps.
I've never heard of Golden Nuggets.
Well, he's British.
I've heard of like
They don't even have brown sugar cinnamon
Golden
Pop-Tarts.
Grams. Golden Grams are great.
Yeah.
Those are delicious.
Corn Pops are really good. I guess those kind of look like Golden Nuggets.
Yeah.
Corn Pops are delicious.
We have to decipher what you're eating.
Is that like Captain Crunch?
Oh, maybe.
It could be like maybe Captain Crunch without the berry.
Yeah.
Ew, I hated Captain Crunch. Ugh, gross.
I
Whoa.
didn't mind it. I would have preferred it without the fruity part.
I
like
think-
the
Regular.
Yeah.
just regular Captain Crunch without the fruit in it.
Mhm.
That's the part of Captain Crunch that I love.
Mhm.
Lucky Charms though, ooh, oh my gosh.
Well, yeah. It
So
I'm
does.
gonna
good.
sound really basic, but no pun intended. But I really like the
Raisin
basic.
Bran.
No, basic 4.
What is that?
So
I
it's like
haven't heard of that.
so it's basically like I guess like what, I don't even know how to describe it.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Google is our friend.
Yeah, here I will put a I'll put an
Who is my
image
best friend?
in my chat. Basic 4.
They look like
Honestly,
little
like a lot of
golden
people
nuggets.
hate Raisin Bran, but honestly, Raisin Bran Crunch was one of my favorite cereals growing up. Raisin Bran Crunch with milk is, oh my gosh,
I don't like
it's
milk,
so
so.
good. Oh, you don't rest. In
I
peace.
had
What-
because I had too much cereal, and then I had this thing where I would let it. I took so long to eat it that like I thought the sugar on top was like dust, so then it was a thing. Like I can't drink the milk out of the
gosh.
bowl.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the same effect that happened to my dad when he was young. His brothers, when he was young, his brothers kept telling him that tapioca pudding had fish eyes in it,
Yes,
and so he
or
never
frog
would eat it.
eggs.
He would
Yes.
never
What?
eat it his entire life because his
Yes.
brothers like scarred him
Yes.
as a kid, telling him it was fish eyes.
Yes.
And then I'm like, what do you mean? Tapioca pudding's delicious. But yeah, he would never eat it because his brothers kept telling him that it was fish eyes when he was like, 6, 7, 8 years
Yeah,
old.
no, I was told it was frog eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, and that
That's
just
older
shows
brothers
that,
for
like,
you,
if
man.
you're told something enough, it'll scar you and make you not want to
Oh.
ever do it.
My brothers told me like so many things that I believed. It's not like I won't talk about the
Right.
one. I won't talk about the one thing because it's like dark. But we're not. But yeah.
I mean,
no.
that's what siblings are for, right? Growing
Yeah.
up, like me and my brother, we were rude to our sister, and nowadays it's like, why were we so rude to you?
Yeah.
I will say the one thing that I fell for that I think is probably makes me the most gullible as a kid. But it was one of those things where if me or my sister was misbehaving in the car, my parents somehow made us believe that the hazard light was a freaking eject button.
That's awesome.
So my parents would
That's
always
amazing.
threaten in. They were like, if you don't behave, we're gonna do it. And then there was one time when I was getting like a little bit older, I was just like, at that point, I was just like, just do it already.
Do it. Yeah. That's so,
And then they did it, and then the
Eject
blinkers
me.
went on, and I felt so betrayed.
that's so funny. Because then you start to
neck shot on that gator. Get freaking wrecked.
you start to overthink it, and you're like, wait, how do you choose which seat is ejected? It's one button.
Exactly. And it's like, how do I go through the roof?
Right? Yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No, you just get slammed repeatedly.
Mhm.
You know, at times I think I probably deserved it too.
I bet. Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is great. I like eating it dry and then like getting the cinnamon all over my lips.
Cinnamon Crunch is amazing.
And then I like Life and like Cinnamon Life.
Oh yeah, Cinnamon Life is really good.
I choose Life.
Have you ever had Cinnamon Toast Crunch churros?
What?
No.
That's
They have
a
a
thing?
churro. They have a churro version of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's really good.
Oh, I like Oh yeah, cinnamon. That is command. And then did you ever have French Toast Crunch, which looked like little French toast?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I had I've ate lots of Golden Grams, and they kind of look like little French toast.
That's
you
what
know?
CJO says. He also has Golden Grams, but what he's eating is a golden nugget thing,
good.
which makes me think it's like Pops or whatever. I don't remember what they're called.
Gotcha.
Corn Pops or something, maybe? I don't know.
I've stopped buying a lot of cereals recently because so many of them are so sugary.
Yeah.
And so the cereal that we got today is like a keto blueberry granola.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's got very low sugar content and carbs, and it actually looks like it's gonna taste pretty good.
I think that's why I just put the picture of the one I like in mod chat, but like it's like not super sweet. It has like, are they like the corn? I don't even know how to say like the main part of the cereal, but then it's got like the kind of like dried raisins and cranberries, and it has like almonds and like some other like sweet little things in it.
That looks familiar.
Ooh, that
Nice.
looks good.
Yeah, that was like my favorite growing up.
What do y'all think of Honey Bunches of Oat?
I never had it.
Eh.
Neither have I.
I've had they have a lot of different flavors. I've had quite a few of them. They're actually really good. The honey adds a nice sweet flavor to it.
I'm not
like
a big
that
sweet
too.
tooth, so like
Right.
a lot of that stuff I never really ate. Like even when I say like I ate cereal, like I would way rather have like an egg or like some sausage or like something like that.
Right.
Yeah, when I was like younger, I think clear up until I was like 19 or 20, I was obsessed with like sweet stuff like sodas and sugary cereals and ice cream and
Yeah.
things like that. And the last couple years, I've kind of got to the point where I don't really eat a lot of sugary stuff anymore
Same.
because like it doesn't sit well in my stomach anymore. I get nauseous if I eat too much sugar.
Oh, yeah.
And so I've kind of laid off on it a bit. And nowadays, like, I don't know, I just don't really crave super sugary stuff.
Me either.
Except, like, maybe once every couple weeks I'll want, like, maybe a bowl of ice cream. But other than that, not really.
Ice cream doesn't count. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Ice cream doesn't count.
It doesn't count when it's the chocolate cherry amaretto that we get.
Ooh, that
so
sounds
good.
so good.
Oh yeah.
Amaretto
Is it
cherry
dark-
ice cream
Is it dark chip?
phenomenal.
Like dark chocolate chips?
Yeah, it's like dark chocolate shavings throughout cherry
Yes.
ice cream with giant cherries in it.
Yep.
Oh my.
And is it like
gosh,
almondy
so good.
because of the amaretto?
No, there's not really any almond flavor. It's just it tastes like it's got a very strong cherry flavor with
Delicious.
chocolate. It's so good. I'll have to send you. Actually, I think I've sent a picture to the Discord before. I've
Yeah.
never found this ice cream anywhere except Fred Meyer's, which I believe is Kroger and other places.
Oh, gotcha.
And yeah, it's the only place I've ever seen carry this ice cream. The same with my favorite cheese, the Buffalo Jack. They're the only place that carries it because it's their brand.
Have a good day at work, CJO. Thanks for stopping by.
Still can't believe that you have to shoot the raccoons with a 243.
It's disgraceful. I can't believe they did
Yeah.
that. I'm so sad about the change from class 1 to 2.
Right? And vitals.
Like
needing
I
vitals.
kept telling this is such a bad idea. Why? It's more realistic to have them class 1 because in real life I would never shoot a raccoon with a 243. I'd be more likely to shoot it with a 22 LR.
Right?
Like we've shot many raccoons growing up because we had a chicken farm with a couple hundred chickens, and we'd always
yeah.
get raccoons trying to kill them.
Of course.
And so we'd take the 22 LRs out and just pop raccoons as they try to go up to the coop.
Pump, lock,
Yep.
and drop it. Pump, lock, and drop it.
No, I've definitely shot a few raccoons, and if you shot that thing with a 243, oh
It would
my,
explode.
my dad's got we're like a somewhat kind of a hunting family, but like when I was younger, my dad would go elk hunting because we used to live in Colorado for a little while, and you know there's
yeah.
also grouse up there. Well,
Run across it.
my dad thought he could just headshot the grouse for some reason. Well,
Oh no.
and you know, it's like you've been walking through the woods for the longest time, and you're just
And you're like, can I just shoot something, please?
I just want to bring back home something.
Oh my gosh, Bud,
Well,
that's crazy. I'm sorry.
My dad's shooting a 300 Win Mag.
Oh my.
Oh gosh, I don't care where you hit that thing, it's gonna explode.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking,
It's gonna
but
be like a Shrek and
it did exactly what you think it would do.
like
and
Fiona bursting the bird.
there was
There
Oh,
was
there-
nothing left.
no, it was just feathers everywhere. There's nothing left.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that seems about right. Rest in peace to that little birdie.
Right?
I mean, like, we would use 22s on rats because obviously if you
Ew.
have chickens, there's gonna
Ooh.
be rats that try to steal their chicken food,
Right.
and so we would sometimes sit out like in front of the shop or the chicken coop and just sit out there with 22s on the rats. Like sometimes 22 LR would leave a pretty big wound on a rat. I couldn't imagine what a 300 would do.
Oh my gosh! Like,
Like that's overkill.
How big were those
oh,
rats?
100%.
How big were
Oh
those
my gosh.
rats?
Oh my gosh, some of the rats were huge. They get
Gross.
fat off of chicken feed.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they
seen the
sometimes
vi-
get to the point where counting the tail, they're like a foot and a half long.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty absurd how big rats can get
I-
when they have chicken food at
That's
their disposal.
I've seen the videos of people catching them live. They do like the roller trap and they fall, and they'll have like hundreds of rats after a night in the barn, and then they either like drown them or the one dude, he like originally, I don't know why this video was suggested to me, but this dude, he had like one of his like first videos on YouTube was like doing a tutorial on how to make this live trap, and
Oh yeah.
and he had the mice / rats fall into water so they would drown, and of course YouTube changed their terms and service, blah blah blah, and
Oh, no.
people were upset because it was showing the rats and the mice being drowned. So he did a new video, and this time he caught them and he let them live throughout the night, and then off camera he dispatched them with CO2. He gassed them,
Beautiful.
and then he
Beautiful.
then he threw them out in the yard, and he fed them to whatever would be there, and he put a trail cam up, and a possum came through and ate them.
Jeez.
And the possum was like,
do
"Is
y'all
this
remember when
me?"
Vine was a thing?
I miss it.
Yeah.
I remember back when Vine was a thing. I was like 13 or 14 years old, right? And I was posting Vines because back then I was like, I just gotta be like PewDiePie, and I'll make it big on YouTube and stuff like that. Typical 14-year-old things to think.
Yeah.
And
Look at you now.
Right? I was about to
Yeah, I know,
say.
right? It turns out once you've like lived through a lot more things, you kind of learn how to actually grow a channel. But yeah, back then I thought all I needed to do was scream loud and think that I'm funny, and then I would make it, right? Well, I did a
dang.
lot of like little TikTok or not TikToks, Vines and stuff. And like the only Vine that ever did good was me shooting a rat, and I put the yeet over top of it when I shot it, and it jumped up in the air.
Oh
Do you still have that?
No, because Vine
Oh.
disappeared, and the video disappeared with it.
Mom died.
Oh no, that would.
I wish I had saved it to my phone, but like I couldn't afford a good phone back then. I didn't have storage to keep that on my phone after I uploaded it,
True.
and so yeah, Vine disappeared, and so that video disappeared. But yeah, I shot the rat, and when I hit it, it jumped like a foot in the air, and I just put the yeet right over top as it jumped.
Oh my gosh.
And that was the only Vine that ever like passed like 10,000 views for me.
You know, like in the cartoons when they hit like a bird or something, the feathers just go like comically everywhere, and it's just like a big puff.
Yeah, like in Shrek.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Like in Shrek, like that exact scene.
Mhm.
You would never think that would happen in real life.
Yeah.
Well, I have a pellet gun, like one of the ones that's like you just like break the barrel and you put the pellet in and you put it back. It's pretty much the power of a 22. While it was raining, me and my buddy just decided we were like, let's just open the back door and just shoot at cans and stuff. Well, this bird lands on one of the cans, and my buddy's like, I'm starting a 15-second timer. If this thing doesn't move, it's dead. And we were having struggles like. It was all over the place. Like it would shoot like 2 inches to the right, 2 inches to the left, or it just like it was not accurate. So we're like, odds are it doesn't even hit it. And he's like, oh, 15 seconds is up. Pulls the trigger, hits it, poof, and it's literally like that exact like feathers just everywhere.
I love
And it's
that.
just like you know, it's like bad because it's kind of morbid. It's like you just shot like just a random bird, but like at the
We're
moment
morbid
it's like
We're morbid
it's
on
like
this channel.
it's like to see the poof of feathers. It's just like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're morbid.
My mom wasn't
we're
too
mor-
happy we were shooting her birds coming to her around her bird feeders either.
Oh.
Oh, my mom
Oh,
would have been
yeah.
so mad if I ever
Yeah.
shot any of her birds.
Although, yeah, I'd be upset if you shot like my cardinals, because I have like
Oh no, it was just like
I
a
wish we had cardinals here in Oregon. That's my favorite bird.
yeah we
and
have
we don't
Cardinals,
have them
Blue
here.
Jays.
we have a few like in my neighborhood. We have like 2. All right, bye Tony.
Say, Tony.
I mean, you'll still be. I'm
Bye
assuming you'll
bye.
lurk. I assume you'll be lurking. But yeah, we've got like, because you know how like cardinals they mate for life, and so we have like 3 or 4 different couples.
Yes.
In my
Nice.
neighborhood, and I love listening to them because their calls are so unique, and so we'll just be like hanging outside and we just hear them chatting back and forth, and it's like, oh, there's our cardinals.
You know the bad thing about Cardinals though, they're kind of dicks, kind of like Blue Jays. They're
No,
just like
Blue
the
Jays
bullies
are
of the bird
definitely
world.
definitely.
You know what's the
mean.
worst? Stellar Jays. I don't know if you guys have
No.
Stellar Jays,
Mm-mm.
but here in Oregon, Stellar Jays are like, they look kind of like a cardinal, but they're blue with like a black head.
Oh,
kinda cool.
They
Interesting.
come through and they just swoop in and steal all the food away from the other birds
Oh.
and then just run away. They're rude. They're terrible.
I've heard Blue Jays they kick other birds out of their nests.
Oh yeah.
Blue Jays and Stellar Jays are both rude, but Stellar Jays like make Blue Jays look like angels.
Have you guys ever seen an Oriole in real life, like in the wild?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Those things are really cool with like the bright orange.
Actually, I
Yeah.
think
Robins are pretty cool too. I like robins.
was it that? No, it wasn't an Oriole. One of my Facebook friends, like, in their front yard, there was some sort of bird that's not native to here that was, like, in their front yard, and they're like, that's a very random sight, but it was, like, a kind of finch. It wasn't, like, we've got goldfinches here, but it was, like, another
Yep.
kind of finch. And it was just cool to see. It may have been a type of Oriole. Wow, that octave jump. But anyway.
Real.
Start
That was like a
singing,
full-on
girl.
crow voice crack right there.
Yeah.
Flip,
Oh, the
flip a
Caitlin
chat.
Yeah,
crack.
for gold.
Caitlin crack.
Yep.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Your
I
opera
gotta
has
go grab a little
started
bit
to
of
leak
novel.
through.
All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's another thing. I have a really good friend here that goes to college, like, with me, and he does like the falconry,
Oh, it's
like the
sick.
hawk,
Yeah.
and he has, I think it's called is it a Crider's hawk?
I don't know.
And it's like what is the original hawk? It's not. Is it a? Oh, this is bugging me. Because it's like a weird color variation of it, where it has like a lot more white in it.
Ooh, yeah.
I gotta find this. I have pictures of it. I may have
I
shared
love
this
hawks.
before.
I wish I could have one.
It's like really hard to like get your license to do it too, and I guess the only reason he does this because like his family's done it for a long time.
Oh, so he's like grandfathered in?
Well, no, like he did it at a very young age.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, yeah, it's probably something you have to apprentice under, right?
Yeah, it takes like
Yeah.
up to, like 5 years or something crazy too. Like,
Which is ridiculous because people did it way back then to go hunt for like rabbits and whatnot.
yeah, the bad thing is people take advantage of it, or they'll just because you don't raise these birds, you capture them in the wild, and they have to be like a year old, so you have to know like how to age a hawk and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
god. Age up a hawk. Yeah, faded, I know. I've heard of sugar gliders. They're cute. That's like my... Maywings are like a sugar glider platypus thing. But yeah, no. I know what a sugar glider is.
Where is this?
They're
This is
super
gonna
My
bug
friend
me.
said their sugar gliders like bit them.
I mean,
If they
they're...
like,
I mean,
know.
they're a rodent. I've had
Yeah,
a guinea pig
I
that
was
bit
gonna
me.
say, it's a rodent. I'm pretty sure most would bite. You have 2? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What color are they, faded? Night milk. Finn, you've been trying to leave for like 2 hours now. No, I
I just
haven't.
want enough irons. I go to bed. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to actually do good at Minecraft, and it's pissing me off.
All right,
Oh.
Nate. I hate to break it to you, but I killed an almost minimum weight whitetail.
Oh, that's fine. You should probably see my Leighton Lakes right now. I did, because I know you guys have given up on herd management, but the amount of level 1s I have on my map is
You
kind of
got all the min
ridiculous.
weights in the world.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Like, during my whole time of doing the HM, I didn't get any like minimum weight whitetail on my map. I stopped doing it, and I got 2 of them.
Like I haven't even been paying attention. I just see level 1 and I just like, oh, leaving it, you know. So I haven't even looked.
Sounds about right.
Mhm.
All right, I got me some of the Knob Creek rye.
Let's Frank and
Ooh,
go.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I got some Dr Pepper cream soda to go with
Let's
it.
go. Mhm.
I actually
So good.
I didn't think I'd like it because
I didn't think you'd like it either.
Most of the stuff that you like is too like abrasive tasting for me.
Yes.
Dude,
Like,
she would drink
the Jim
CLR
Beam.
if it was able to be drinkable.
True. That's
The Jim Beam Kentucky
Everclear.
Straight. It's just it's too. It doesn't have any flavor. It's just like so aggressive. It's like it's just
well,
alcohol. That's all
yeah,
there is.
Jim Beam's is also just a different tier of whiskey.
I can definitely taste the quality difference and like
Yeah.
the price tag difference. Like
definitely.
the Knob Creek is definitely, it's like double the price of Jim Beam, and I can taste the difference because the aftertaste is so good with the Knob Creek. Like I love
Yeah.
that like wood flavor. It tastes so
Yeah,
good.
it's so good.
It's very strong, so I do have to put a decent bit of soda in it until I kind of work up to having less and less, but right now I got to put quite a bit in there, but the aftertaste is really good. I love the flavor.
Yeah, so what do I have? Evan Williams or something? No, Evan Williams was good. I think I have like Ezra Brooks or something.
I like the Evan Williams.
Yeah, Evan Williams was fun. I had like Ezra Brooks or something, which is like a cheap. Like I bought like a handle of this crap.
I remember last time I told you I had Evan Williams cherry, and you were like, ugh, Evan Williams.
Evan Williams, yeah, but I think it's like Ezra Brooks or something that I got. And I made a Manhattan for
Gotcha.
my dad and me with that. And he was like, what did you put in this? And I was like, yeah. He's like, don't ever do that again. I'm like, okay. Yeah, well, I'll do Knob Creek.
Yeah, I like
You
this
ever
Knob
had
Creek.
Everclear?
No.
Oh my gosh.
would I do that?
Everclear is gasoline,
Yeah,
right?
why would I do that?
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't had
So
it.
you can get Everclear at 60%, but the highest one is 95% alcohol.
I have only had the 95%, and it
That sounds terrible.
Night
Why
Vision.
would they
You
subject
cannot-
yourself to that torture.
you cannot mix it with anything because
No.
it's
It's
either
rubbing alcohol at the 95%, you know,
It
at that point.
That's
the
German.
I just
taste does
feel
not
like
leave your
you
mouth.
I just feel like you would die the
just
second
melt
you
your
take a sip.
tongue off.
You'd be vomiting everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that. It was it 151 rum that you literally like.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
I like
rum.
to enjoy my my
Same.
alcohol when
Yeah,
I
me
drink it.
too.
I don't want it. I don't want it to taste disgusting.
No, I totally agree. But at one point, I was a freshman in college, so.
Right.
And you were just like, give me whatever's the strongest, boy.
Right.
Well, my buddies. I had one friend, God bless his heart. All he would drink was the 95 Everclear.
Poor
Oh
dude.
gosh, his
And
poor liver.
Dude, and he had the tolerance so high. I'm just like, he drank it out of the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've got a pretty high tolerance as well. I've drank two wine glasses of the 20% port,
Yeah.
and now I've got the Knob Creek. Actually, I had a glass of Chardonnay as well. I'm just now starting to feel anything.
You're mixing your port and your Chardonnay? Oh my Lanta.
Well, I had a glass of Chardonnay, right?
Wait,
and
is it
then
sweet
after I had the
Chardonnay,
it's kind of like it's in the middle. It's not super
okay.
sweet. It's not super bad. All right, right. It's kind of like in the middle.
bad?
It's
Wait a
like
minute.
14%.
What do you mean
by,
bad?
by bad, I mean like bitter, like aggressive, no like flavor.
sorry, I'm
That's what I
just
mean
like-
by bad. Like,
Salted.
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking to wine people.
I don't
You're
like
saying
yeah,
bad.
no. Like I prefer reds, so like and I'm not really into Chardonnay, but like
She also drinks IPA, so her opinion's invalid. So.
I hate IPAs.
hey, IPAs are
There's a
crap.
couple IPA. Okay, there's a couple IPAs that I like. The the amazing pulp blood orange one. I love that.
Night, Kaylee.
I don't mind. I sent an image of it. There's
Funny.
wait, hold on. Let me real quickly ask something. IPA is just like India Pale Ale, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So anything that says India Pale Ale is an IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
this
I've
is
had
just
a
a very low
grapefruit one, and
IBUs
it was
IPA
really
then.
good.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah, let me find it. I
it's a
sent an
blanket.
image.
Roll your
I
praises.
think I did at least.
Yeah, sorry, a little off topic though. I found the info about the hawk, so I put it in our moderator chat. So the first one is called a Kreider's hawk. It is a variation of the red-tailed hawk, which a regular red-tailed hawk. I put the latest image as like the regular.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this bright white, and it's like this really rare like
That's sick.
variation. And he actually does falconry with it. So I actually got to go out once, and it literally hunted rabbits and squirrels
That's
for
so
him.
cool.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's sick. It was probably one of the cooler things. Like, highly suggest if you guys ever find like someone that does that to be able to experience that, because that was one of the cooler things I have seen.
I bet,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen it at like a zoo. Someone had a hawk on like their glove, and I was just obsessed with it. I was like, I need to get a hawk one day. Like,
He was telling me how technically, if you get like the license to be able to like have hawks and stuff, and you like do it for a certain amount of years, you can actually technically keep like bald eagles and any like bird of prey, like even
Holy.
owls or anything.
Night,
Because he was
Ian.
telling me how he actually used to have an owl, but the only reason he will never do it again is because owls have, and I guess even these hawks have a thing when they clamp down. It's like
It's
more
like
of
a vice grip.
Yeah, it's like a muscle. And he had an owl. I think it might have been a great horned owl, or it was like a big owl.
Mm-hmm.
And it clamped down onto his hand without a glove. It literally went through his hand. And him and his dad spent like the whole night trying to get it off.
Yeah, it's bad. They're like a vice grip. They don't let go if they want to stay on.
Finn, why aren't you still here? You've been trying to leave for like 5 hours.
Oh no, he's talking
That's
to
just what
himself.
happens,
I
man.
know, he's talking to himself.
Somebody, get a friend.
Caitlin, do you remember the different whiskeys and stuff that I showed you in that picture? Like the from a couple weeks ago when we bought a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried all of them at this point.
Nice.
Gotta say, not a fan of the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire. I don't like it.
Is it supposed to be
Oh,
cinnamon?
that one's bad. That one's really
It-
bad.
I'd rather have Fireball. Like Fireball's cheaper, and I'd rather have it. It tastes
Mm-hmm.
way better than the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire does. I like the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. I can't
Mm-hmm.
stand the Tennessee Fire. It's just, I don't know. It's like it's like a very hot tasting cinnamon with very strong alcohol flavor. It doesn't really have much else to it. It's just like
it's probably
too,
like
it burns too much.
I
It's
was gonna
just
say
not fun.
the base.
Feels like acid reflux when you drink it.
Yeah, like
no.
I mixed it to where it was like 25% the Jack Daniels and then the rest was soda. I still couldn't drink it. Like it was making me sick to my stomach.
It's probably like the tail end of their of what they were distilling or whatever too. Like who knows
Yeah.
what it is.
And like we tried the other ones. The Knob Creek I really like.
Yes.
The Bird Dog Blackberry is my favorite though. Bird Dog
Ooh,
Blackberry
that
is
one's
so
really good.
Like
Oh, yeah,
it's
blackberry
crazy. Like
whiskey.
I hadn't even heard of Bird Dog until recently, and
Oh,
I've
yeah?
tried their peach whiskey and I've tried their blackberry. Blackberry is definitely the best, but both are some of the better ones I've had. And they're cheaper. They're
It
cheaper than
tastes
Knob
like-
Creek.
too artificial.
Yeah, the peach does
artificial
have more of like an
taste.
artificial peach taste.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely does. The blackberry though, oh my gosh, it tastes good with everything. We mixed it with like 3 or 4 different sodas. We drank it straight. It was good every single way we tried it.
That's why it's been hard, like, because I'm like a big, like, I really like Crown Royal and like their their flavored ones, because it just feels like it's like their flavorings, they do it so well.
We can't. I
Yeah.
can never get the peach. I want to get the peach so badly, but it sells out by the time like I catch wind that it's in stock.
Feels
In
bad.
Wisconsin, they have it. They have every alcohol you could think of. The state's literally the drunkest state in the country.
Cheese curds. That's why cheese
Also,
curds are a thing, because they're always hungover and eating fried food. It makes more sense
I don't
now.
know how much I don't know how much y'all are into vodka, but that Ciroc Red Berry that I showed in that image,
Yeah.
that's
bottle looks
probably
cool.
the best vodka I've ever had. I'm not gonna
Really?
lie, like that was, it was good enough to the point where I mixed it with like a cherry sparkling water, and it was
Ooh.
fantastic. Like it, I think I drank that whole bottle in 2 days. It was
No.
so good.
Yeah, you drink it all. Like
Wow.
I took a couple sips here and there,
Oh,
but
no.
Yeah, Bree was like, it's okay, but like I'd rather have the blackberry, and so yeah, I just drank the rest. It was really good.
My thoughts on beer cheese? Delicious. What do you mean?
oh yeah.
Is
that's
there pretzel?
good.
Like,
Especially on a burger.
I was gonna say, do we get a pretzel, soft pretzel, mac and cheese? Like, what do you? Yes, just
Okay,
yes.
so I for some odd reason I've had a few people ask me what my favorite cheese is when I'm streaming. So what's y'all's favorite cheese out of every cheese you've ever
I'm
tried?
not a big cheese
Again,
person.
you're asking someone from Wisconsin about cheese, all right?
Yeah.
So we're
What's
gonna have to have
your
like,
favorite cheese from the cheese expert?
Yeah.
okay, you can't pick a favorite cheese because every cheese has that application, all right?
Every cheese
Oh my
I've tried is
gosh.
good except blue cheese. I hate blue cheese.
Ew, yeah, no.
No, I like blue cheese. Blue cheese is good.
So you don't like the blue cheese dressing then at all?
No, I get rid of it every time I buy a salad that has it. I get rid
Yeah.
of the blue cheese
No.
dressing.
That's the best part.
Okay,
No,
I
it's not.
have found
it.
I have found that there are certain blue cheeses that taste disgusting, and the only
Okay,
blue
I'll
cheeses.
give you that. I have had one blue cheese that I actually didn't mind. Like it wasn't great,
Gorgonzola.
but it was tolerable.
The only blue
Like,
cheese
what
I
is
have
that?
had that's good is the ones at like a wing place,
Oh yeah.
like blue cheese
Yeah,
with wings.
that's
with the
probably like a
dressing.
very toned down version though, because they want people
It
to.
is.
They want it to appeal to a wider audience. Yeah.
But anyways,
Um,
back to the cheese.
Mhm.
I think the best cheese, like sliced cheese to put on like sandwiches and stuff, is Munster.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
I love Munster.
I don't know. Okay, this is probably very niche because, like I said, it's only at Kroger / Fred Meyer's. But the Buffalo Jack, that's my favorite sandwich cheese.
Ooh.
Buffalo Jack, it's got like Monterey Jack with like a buffalo sauce mixed into it.
Have you had the
and
ones
it's
that's like
really
ghost
good.
pepper? Like ghost pepper, like the habanero. It's like
yeah,
pepper jack.
I've had the habanero Jack. I love that too.
That one's
I
really
love
good.
pepper jack as well.
You guys keep talking about cheese. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Please. I mean, I haven't been talking to my chat, but
Okay,
maybe you guys can. I'll be
We're
back.
cutting the cheese in here. Don't
Um,
worry.
Babe, what's that cheese in that charcuterie cheese tray that we got? What's that cheese that I really like? Not the Gouda or the cheddar or the Swiss, but the other one.
Havarti.
Havarti. Oh my gosh, I love
I've
Havarti.
had that once.
Yeah.
Oh
Havarti's
my gosh,
good.
it is so
It's
good
very
on like
creamy
Ritz
and
crackers.
soft.
Yeah.
It's really good. Oh, brie cheese is also one of my favorites. Brie cheese is phenomenal.
All right.
I wonder
I
why.
wonder why.
Not brie,
The
but like
stars are aligning.
BRIE cheese, you know?
We are meant for each other.
Have you ever had brie cheese with like a jalapeno cherry jam on
Yeah.
on like
That's
baguette
always
bread?
good.
Yeah.
Yup.
It's so freaking good.
Have you ever had?
Unfortunately, like a lot of the jellies and jams that I like to have with it, the places around here stop carrying them.
Yeah, it's hard to find
Yeah.
it because like you can't find like the special. Well, I feel like
Yeah,
I have, but like
spicy jellies are tough to find around here.
you have to go to like
Oh
some
my
of those like
gosh.
smaller places, like those like
No,
little hole
I
in the
have
wall
to
places.
take him to Market of Choice.
Yeah,
There's
like
a
the only
couple
place that has them
locations
is Market
throughout
of Choice around
Oregon.
here.
But yeah, Market of Choice, they have like over 50 cheeses. They have like over 20 spicy jams and
They're like a
They
Whole
have
Foods.
cheese. They have like cheeses
it's
and
all
meats that
Oregon
cost
based, so
hundreds.
it's like
crazy.
everything is throughout Oregon, like local farmers.
Oh,
and
that's actually
whatnot.
really cool.
Yeah, Market of Choice is so expensive though. Like,
It sounds like Whole Foods.
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
Some people
it's
spend
one of those like
thousands there.
it's one of those high end like organic like fancy type of food places.
Oh, yeah, it's like you go in
And
there
they-
and it's like
and
you
they
stick
pay
to
their
your
employees
budget.
terribly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked there, unfortunately.
She worked there, and like she had been there for years, and like they hired somebody that for like more than what she was making after a few years being there. And when she was gonna
Yes.
quit, they were like, "Oh, we could give you a raise. You know, don't leave us." And they still wouldn't give her as much as the new people were getting. And so she was like, "Screw you, I'm gone."
That literally makes no sense. Like,
I
there's like
know.
zero logic to that.
Yeah, I think at the time minimum wage in Oregon was like $13.50 or something, and she was making like 14 or 15 an hour, and like
Oh,
some of the new
geez.
people were getting 16 or 17.
I think I
Yeah,
made
It's
that
just
back when I
it's
worked at like a
stupid.
groundskeeper at a cemetery. I literally made like that.
Yeah, and I think isn't Wisconsin like a lower minimum wage as well?
I think so. I don't really know anymore because
Oregon's one of the like most expensive states. Like it's a gorgeous state. I love it, but unfortunately it's not
Oh, it's-
great in terms of cost of living and like the
Yeah.
people that run the state. They kind of suck.
oh no, I feel like anyone that
Yeah.
runs any of these states kind of suck. I can't think of any state
Yeah.
that says that their government's
Unfortunately,
good.
Oregon's like even
We're talking about-
it's like one of the worst in terms of like how it's run.
Mhm.
I mean-
like our governor is terrible.
Are,
See
A
what
lot of the
happened-
other people in power are terrible in Oregon.
are we talking about politics on
Yeah.
my Christian
Oh
Minecraft
no,
server?
sorry. Back to cheese.
I'm
Back to
sorry.
cheese.
Speaking of
Talking about
Minecraft,
I mean, to
cheese
be,
and then
to
market
be
a
fair,
choice.
we got a very cheesy governor, so you know
And
that's
then-
kind of cheese.
And then the pay wage, and then Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin has a lower minimum wage, but I think it's still not like. I don't even know what it is anymore because I know I've been getting paid more than minimum wage for a while now. So it's like,
Yeah,
and it's like I feel-
there's a lot of times where I'm just happy that I do YouTube and don't like do like a store job because they honestly rip you off with what they pay you sometimes.
I don't talk
well,
about.
yeah,
Like
Right.
I'd rather the amount of work that I
You need
put
to go
in
to sleep,
dictate
then.
how much I make versus just like some set wage that is way less than what you deserve.
I don't want to talk about it.
yeah.
I don't want to talk
There-
about it.
Yeah,
I've
getting
seen-
paid hourly is
I've
ridiculous.
seen.
I enjoyed
yeah, like,
my Uber Eats job more than getting paid hourly. Like
Oh, really?
Uber
yeah,
Eats,
like
I was
when
getting
she
like
worked,
$20 to $30 an hour,
That's awesome.
like doing Uber Eats.
yeah, and
And then
when
you
she
could
was
stop
working,
and start whenever you feel like it.
No.
when she was working for Market of Choice, like they she a lot of times she was the hardest worker there. She'd be doing other people's jobs and make less than some of them.
Oh, gross.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it was horrible. Well, it's funny because Market of Choice is a grocery store, but they have like a kitchen area. So that's where
$3
I
an
work.
hour. That's actually that's insane.
Oh, with Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, people can make a ton on Uber Eats.
Oh,
It does
yeah,
get
they
kind
do.
of
Oh,
complicated though, 'cause
nicely,
it's all the thing about Uber Eats is it's very similar to working as like a content creator on YouTube. You have to do all the taxes yourself.
Right.
Like
Oh.
Yeah.
you have to calculate how much like your estimated taxes and pay it. At the end of the year, you have to. It takes a long time. I think we spent like 5 or 6 hours doing our taxes last year, just trying to like understand everything because it gets very complicated because you have to keep track of everything you make. You have to keep track of all the payments you sent to the IRS and all that stuff.
right.
It's
Well,
it's not fun. It's
harder
so
with
stressful.
Uber Eats because you have to calculate your mileage and you have to calculate like your gas.
Oh,
But there
Yeah.
are apps out there that will help you like calculate what you've earned and what you lost throughout work, and then you also get reimbursed during tax time because of it.
right.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when you said $30 an hour, I was like, I had to do like a quick pull up the salary to hourly because like the job I was starting, I was
Yeah.
like, it's like literally that's like pretty equal to what I'm going to be getting salary, but like yeah, I won't have to have the headache of all that.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
They'll hold
it's
the
$30
tax, yeah.
for taxes because we have to do all that ourselves. That's the thing that sucks about being self-employed.
Yeah.
is you are responsible for paying your
Withholding.
portion of taxes. Your like employer doesn't do it for you.
Right.
You have to do it all yourself. Honestly, at this point, I'm to the point where I feel like I'm just gonna pay like some tax professional to do my
Yeah.
taxes because
Gotta get an
it
accountant,
stresses me out more than I can even convey.
right?
Trying to do it every year because it's like, oh my gosh, am I making a mistake? Am I gonna have somebody show up my door telling me I did it wrong? Like,
Oh, I
what's
mean,
this?
the worst thing you have
That's
to do is
crazy.
you have to pay more, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
they're not
I-
gonna show up. They'll just have you pay, you know, whatever
Yeah,
you're
like,
outstanding.
Every year, I think the first year that I did YouTube, I only owed 21% between like state and federal taxes. It
Yeah.
was 21% I owed.
Okay.
I always pay 30% every single month. I pay 30% of whatever I
Nice.
make. That way I know for a fact I'm overpaying.
Yeah.
And
Of
it
course.
honestly, it kind of works like a savings account even because
Yeah.
they give you a bigger return if you overpay
Yeah.
because they're essentially giving you back what you didn't need to pay them.
Correct. Yep.
And it kind of alleviates a little bit of the stress knowing that you for sure paid what you were supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very stressful.
Right.
Like I honestly I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't really talk about just how stressful that type of stuff is when you're
Mhm.
working as a YouTuber.
That's what, like,
You make it look easy if you just upload videos, but
Hey,
there's a lot
Johnny.
of stress that goes into it. It's very stressful.
yeah, that's what, like, because I've obviously been discussing getting monetized, like, with my parents, and my parents have 2 businesses. So, like, my dad does a lot of tax stuff because he's got 2 businesses on
Yeah.
top of his day job and my mom's day job and stuff. And so my dad, they've been asking, like, how does the tax work? And I'm like, I have to withhold, like, I have to do the tax if when I get monetized, I have to do the tax myself, withhold my taxes for at least federal, probably state, obviously state as well. And that's on me. And so, and then they're like, and how does this work and that? I'm like, we're gonna figure it out. But I know for
Yeah.
a fact that I will have to take care of taxes and do that kind of stuff. But
Oh my gosh, it's Johnny. How's it going?
join us, Johnny.
We decided to join the Caitlin tonight.
I know. That's like, usually you were just hanging out in chat whenever we'd usually be in
Yeah.
a voice chat.
Oh, I got a fox. I got a level 6 female fox in front
I
of me.
saw a level 6
Yeah,
male
you're right.
fox, man.
Whoa! I just had a. What is that? I think I just had a gray fox
Oh, I
just
missed.
storm me.
Snort you?
Gray fox is everywhere though.
Storm you. Snort you?
Oh, it
Yeah.
it was like running at me.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say like the biggest thing to keep track of whenever you do get monetized is keep track of the estimated payments that you pay. That was the
Yeah.
biggest stress causer for me
Okay.
is thinking that I entered it wrong in the tax return because last year because we have a Leah, right, and I overpaid and after like all the deductions and stuff, it turned out that I really didn't owe much at all, if anything. And so the return was bigger than I expected, and I stressed over it for weeks. Like,
Oh,
to the point where
jeez.
I was like overly nauseous. I was getting panic
Oh,
attacks because I was
no.
like, did I enter something wrong? This doesn't seem realistic. This
Yeah.
seems like we're getting too much back. And I was like, oh gosh, am I going to get in trouble for this? Like, I entered all the numbers right, I feel, but
They'll let you know.
I don't know. And yeah, it gets pretty stressful. So just keep track of everything that you pay whenever you get monetized. Just keep track of what you pay
Yeah.
and, keep it written down somewhere. That way, whenever the time comes, you can enter the correct numbers and make sure that it's right?
Oh, definitely.
We do everything through TurboTax, which makes it pretty simple, but it still
Yeah.
is stressful if you don't 100% know the correct numbers for everything. So just keep track of everything you do. If you get donations that are not through YouTube, keep track of those as well,
Like
because
OnlyFans.
that'll all count
What?
towards it.
Yeah,
You wish,
I mean,
Nate.
OnlyFans people
You
have to pay their
wish.
taxes too.
Oh man. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just keep track of all your estimated payments that you make.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's always good to overpay.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what I've been thinking about, cause like, with me finally going to be starting my big boy job, it's like, do I just want to just pay my like taxes pay it out front, just where I know they're gonna either owe me or like I know I'm gonna be like right there, or do I just not worry about it at the end? I'm just like,
Yeah, monthly is good. Like paying the IRS monthly is good.
Yep.
But you technically only have to do it quarterly, so 4 times.
Yeah, and honestly, it's easier to do it quarterly because if you go to TurboTax, they ask you what you paid each quarter. So
Right.
if you pay it quarterly, it's easier to figure that out. I pay every month. I do it every month. That way I don't forget.
Yeah.
Because I'm always worried that I'm going to forget about something or I'm going to spend too much on other stuff. And so I always make sure I pay every month. But then comes the end of the year, I have to like separate it to try and figure out like how much I paid each quarter. And so it just adds an extra level of confusion to it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
That's awesome, Finn. That's
By the
really
way,
cool.
is
Like,
the blonde raccoon rare?
TurboTax makes everything easier. Is what?
No.
The blonde raccoon rare?
Nar.
No,
No.
Eyeballs.
the only rares are
They should
Mela.
be.
The only
Okay.
rares are Mela, Albino, Blonde Piebald, Brown Piebald, and Gray Piebald.
Somebody needs to have a sit down with the Swedes because they need to realize that some of these need to still be rare. Like piebald mallards need to be rare again.
What's up with those light brown turkeys,
No
huh?
eyebrow turkeys.
That too. What about
Disgusting.
is it the spirit grizzly bear or the brown bears?
Yeah, spirit brown bears.
Yeah, brown
oh,
bears aren't even a thing in real life.
Yeah, so it's like
They're
why make
supposed
them
to be a black
common?
bear.
Why make them common?
I have a spirit
Yeah, I don't
black
get
bear.
it. I love the game, and I believe that the devs have good intentions for a lot of things, but
yeah.
I don't back every decision they make. There's a lot of decisions where I'm just like, as somebody who's looking at this as a hunting game, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I was gonna
What
say,
are you doing?
as someone who has sunk a lot of money into an EA game, I'd be a hypocrite to be like overly critical of these devs. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
just
to be
don't.
fair, and I say this all the time, EW's dev, somebody called them lazy in my last stream, and I was like, a couple streams ago, and I was like, they're not lazy. They update the game every couple months, which 99% of devs don't do. But you could definitely say that maybe they're just prioritizing what's going to make the most money, or they might be prioritizing the wrong things. But you
Yeah.
can't call them lazy because they're updating the game every single
They're-
month or every 2 months and putting out new guns, new maps.
And they still
They're definitely
are
far from
small.
lazy.
They're still a small development team
Oh
Like-
yeah, they're tiny.
compared to like
I mean,
other.
they've never revealed their exact team size. The rumors were that they had about 30 people, which is very small for a development team.
That's
Definitely.
impressive.
It honestly
See?
is. Like I don't think
Exactly.
I don't think a lot of average consumers that are playing the game understand how big of a feat it is to release a big map every 6 months as a 30-man development team. That's ridiculous.
That's actually impressive.
And how many? And not all of them are on the dev side. They're doing like art side too, right? Like
Yeah, like
Not-
there's people that work on like map design, there's people that work on designing weapons, there's people that work on like core mechanics. There's there's also dedicated people that work on bugs.
right?
Like
yeah.
there's a lot that goes into
So-
it. Not everybody works on the same thing.
right.
So you're
And
telling me
I've
they're gonna
seen so
you're
many
telling me they're
people-
gonna fix bugs?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about that. You know how I don't know if everybody remembers this, but a while back during one of the early access periods, it was kind of revealed that I had got a chance to test out one of the maps early, and
Yeah.
I told everybody I got clearance from everybody that I was able to tell that,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
there's a lot of bugs that don't show up till the game goes live. Like I got to see it firsthand that time when I got to test it out. Like
nice.
there's a lot of stuff that doesn't show up until it goes live because you don't have thousands of people to
machines.
play the game when you're testing things.
And if you have a small
It's-
development team, it probably makes sense why some of these bugs take a while to get fixed. I guess I
Yeah.
I didn't fully realize how small the dev team truly was.
Wait,
I guess
don't talk about
Oh,
what,
yeah.
Jan? Oh, The Sims. Okay, never mind. I was like, what do you mean?
because
Jan?
like I guess it was frustrating for me. Like especially I think after this last update, with like some like the antler blur, even like the render distance definitely got like shorter than it was, and it's just like there was a lot of different things where it's just like,
It's so-
I wish they
Yeah.
would fix it.
It's funny that you
Yeah,
said
bugs are a lot more complicated than people think. Like,
Yeah.
this was back on the New England release. I started up the stream in early access, right? And I was like, yeah, this is my first time on the map, and my map was
And
half
you
discovered.
lied.
And so I was like, Jaxie, what do I do here?
He's like, you guys-
And he was like, well, it's not against NDA to tell people that you got to test this map out.
oh my gosh,
And
is that
so
Johnny?
I told everybody, and I was like, yeah, I got to test it out.
So
They let me test it out this time. I got to be a part of it. Huge privilege, right? And
Yeah.
Huge.
yeah, so through that period, even though it was just like a one-time thing, I got to kind of see behind the scenes like how tough it is to weed out bugs.
Definitely.
Like, it's not as easy as people think it is. Like, a lot of the bugs that happened
You
with the
wish,
New
Finn.
England update, like, were never apparent during that testing phase,
Yeah.
which is, it's kind of crazy that you see the bugs pop up when it full releases, and you're like, how do they not see this? And it's like, well, there's only so much you can do when, like, a team of testers is testing.
Right?
Because obviously you don't have the wide reach of thousands of people on a full release that have different PCs with different parts combinations and
Yep.
different consoles.
Yeah.
It's tough. It really is. You have to have like a AAA team if you really want to weed out everything. A team with hundreds of people.
Oh, definitely. Speaking of the blurring, I was literally looking at this looking at this trash can because it was blurring in the distance, and I thought there may have been a raccoon on it. I got a little excited. Not gonna lie.
Holy!
All right.
Johnny, I just had a troll rabbit, so
Hmm.
I'm even for showing up, getting that
Oh my gosh, my
initial
stream's
spawn
broken.
diamond rabbit.
I mean, it's the same
I
rabbit.
had your stream up right, and it's like 5 minutes behind, and I haven't paused it or anything. It's just 5 minutes
Yeah.
behind for no reason.
And mine.
Oh,
I
it
saw-
does that.
You're like completely
Yeah.
off camera, and I'm like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
are you talking if you're off camera?
Yeah,
What's
no,
going
it definitely it does that to me because I have like YouTube scene on my monitor, on my second monitor, so I can see chat, but I also see like my mini feed, and so yeah, like it gets behind all the time. But on that note,
Yeah.
I'm gonna end my stream. I'll probably stay in this chat. Sorry, Johnny, you didn't get to be on stream that long, but I'm gonna end my
on?
stream.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream because it's almost
John.
2 a.m. for me. But thanks guys for hanging out. I'm sorry I didn't really watch chat, but there are like so many people in this call with me right now.
Yeah, we kind of invaded.
No, that's fine. I appreciate you joining me. I thanks so much, and thanks Nate for telling your fishing woes to my chat.
You're
So
welcome.
I didn't have to talk that much. I mean.
Woes of the fishing.
Thank you guys in the call for entertaining my chat, and I'm sorry chat that I didn't get to talk to you that much tonight. I hope you don't mind that we had some guests and that I couldn't talk to you, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably definitely stream tomorrow despite going out, despite socializing. Ugh. I'll definitely probably stream, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Discord and all of other people's streams, you know, like that Crow guy and maybe that Clinton guy, I don't know. But anyway, bye.